Alright, why don't we get started here? Okay, so again, let's start off with a little bit of a history lesson, as I'm not prepared yet. Hold on. Old records. Okay, here we go. So these are all of my old records. I have things a lot more organized in my playlists. I have old records, current records. These are like all of my old times right here. Yeah, if you're on my YouTube, look in my playlist first. Anything you want to find can be found in there. A little more neat and organized. So this is the run we watched yesterday. I started with this. And then eventually worked my way to Grounded a few months later. And you can just look at some of the dates on these. March 2015. Then there's this one that won't play for some reason, but April 2015, so like a month later, I got This Time. Alright, then there was this one, 3/16/53, July of 2015. Then it was January of 2016. So there was a long stretch there. That's a long one. July 2015, I got a 3/16/53. And then January of next year, 3/14/21. You can see this. You can see the stream like evolve and change, and the times get a little lower. But there's always like a 2 or 3 month interval here. It's bizarre. March, so that's 2 months later, and then 307. There was a big jump here. A couple months later, I remember because this was like a week or so before Uncharted 4. Then it just kept getting lower. July. Just a little bit more in August. And then September, so the next month, 304. Okay. And then October, I remember doing something for someone. This was a 302. And that takes us to the one we're going to watch. This one is everyone's favorite. The first ever, and you can tell by the views as well. A lot of views for an older video. November 2016. I didn't get partnered on Twitch until December of 2016. So at this moment in time, I wasn't even partnered on Twitch yet. But it was the first time we ever got below 3. Because it was a while back. The first, someone asked, like, if everything went perfectly, what do you think the best time you could get? What do you think? And I said something like, oh, if everything went perfect, maybe a 307. That's if everything went perfectly. So, the fact that we got a 249 is unbelievable. Never thought that would happen. But back in the day, a sub 3, the way we looked at getting below 3 hours is the way we used to look at getting below 250. It's just evolved so much over time. So we watched the 333 yesterday, and then this run was a big deal. It was. November. What was the next one? I cut it by like just a little bit here and there, but I want to look. April of next year. Look at this. I moved. I'd already moved out. That was the last record in. I was living with my mom. Out of college. So this one was a big deal. Last one with that background, and then I moved in with sax. And I didn't get another record for another like 5 months. Crazy. Crazy. Okay, so here we go. This is going to be the layout. I'm not going to time it with my own splits this time because there's already a split timer up there. And there really isn't any room. Right below here, we're going to get to see the chat, what the chat was doing on that day, November of 2016. This is going to be weird. This is going to be weird, but here we go. I'll have the chat on my phone so I can see what you guys are saying in real time. Yeah, this will be interesting. So let's go. Where's the alerts? Where did I put the alerts? They're down there.
Amen, Orange. Amen.
Put the alerts next to me up here.
Hello?
Sarah, honey, I need to get your daddy on the phone.
Uncle Tommy, what time is it?
Yes.
I need to talk to your dad
Sorry
now.
about
There's something.
Uncle Tommy? Hello?
I look angry. To be totally honest, though, that wasn't a good place in my life. I'm looking back at me from
Yeah, little meatball.
Dad?
Little Meatball.
I used to have the record for it,
Daddy?
but it got taken from me.
Same headset.
Can you believe I actually did an any % run of that?
Who's that?
Left Behind is no fun to run. Not at all.
Same still applies.
There's his phone.
Any % can be fun.
Yeah, so the way it worked was,
I'm a perfectionist.
You are.
again, this is November
I've been
2000
doing this for
Yeah?
Hold on. Real quick. This is November 2016. I dropped out of college in October of 2015. So from that moment up until here, I had nothing going for me. This run right here was at a big low point in my life. I had to move back in with my mom, and then we moved here for a year, and she would tell you, things were miserable. We had a horrible neighbor. Our dog was getting sick. I moved out of there like 4 months after this, but this was not a good point in my life.
2 years now.
Does anyone come in here?
Over 2 years.
No.
Again, I wasn't even partnered.
Don't go near the door. Just
I just need a run where everything gets put together.
Dad, you're kind of freaking out.
Let me know if something's too loud or something. I'm using the same headset.
Still a little
think they're sick.
sick.
I'm sick.
Jimmy!
Dad?
Honey, come here.
Who the hell's Buttmancer?
Jimmy! Jimmy, stay back! Jimmy, I am warning you! Go!
I still do that. I check my phone during the intro because it's boring as all hell.
You shot
Drew's still here. Orange and Blue.
this morning.
Orange and Blue is actually a 42-month resub. I don't think he's gotten it in yet, but he's a sub every single month.
Stand me.
So he was there.
Tommy, come on.
I am proud of it. But also,
You have any idea what's going on out there?
I got some.
Yeah, this was around. I've been doing this for 2 years.
wish I
Hey, man, let's just get out of here.
This ain't half the people in Sydney lost their minds.
had a sub button.
I
Granted, this took a long time to take off. You know, when I can't tell if you're new to the stream or not. There's someone else who has their names in all caps.
I'm fine.
Um,
Can we hear us on the radio?
Yeah, sure thing.
yeah, I got
what was I
the
saying?
real
Lost
chat
my
on my
train of
phone,
thought.
Thanks.
so I'll be looking down a lot.
Fuck. That happens all the time. I'm on Facebook and then I lose my train of thought.
So I had been streaming for around 2 years up until this point, and I really wanted a Twitch partnership. Because I know I'm sorry, I'm like pausing it and stuff, but the way Twitch operates back now is way different from the way they used to operate business back then. Back then, around the time I got partnered like here, there was no Twitch Prime. There were no bits. There were no tier 1, 2, and 3. There was no the amount of subs you needed for emotes was way different. There was no affiliate program. I was never an affiliate. You know, they launched that way after I got partnered. It was just, things were very different back then. It meant a lot more to be a Twitch partner way back in the day. It was a lot harder to get it. I probably got over like 100 viewers this stream, but maybe 140, 150. But even then, that wasn't enough.
We need to get the hell out.
2 years streaming and over 100 average viewers wasn't enough.
Officer Good.
And I acknowledge follows. Look at my old follow alert.
His name.
I gotta bring
Thank
that
you
back
for
somehow.
following.
Family all mangled inside their
Tommy.
house. Right.
I had follow alerts. I forgot about that.
Anyway, I'm proud of the dedication.
I gotta bring that back for something.
What's happened?
They got no clue.
And this stream is bigger than I would have ever imagined. Yeah, when I get a run going, it was just the other day. I got up to, 160 viewers, I think.
That was a lot.
You know,
back
I can
then.
do that.
I hope that son gets
That was a
weighted
big
out.
deal.
Sure he did.
Are we sick?
No, of course not.
It's this holdup of getting below 3 hours that's preventing me from doing more full runs than I want to.
That's right, he did. We're fine. Trust me.
All right.
Let me know how the volume.
You think you're doing? Keep driving. I got a
Gamer
kid,
Girl
so do we.
277, thank you for following. Yeah, baby, let's keep this follow train going. I love it. I love it.
Train.
Keep seeing what I see. Someone else will come along.
Let me know how the volume is.
Everyone and their mother had the
That
same
was
time I
total.
did.
Whenever you see top donation or top cheer all time, that means
Because
combined, not one.
my
not
viewership
once.
drops when I reset runs, and
Tommy! Holy shit!
But since
my viewership
Sinky.
spikes when I
switch
do full runs.
Did you see that? Yes.
But the beginning of the game is the hardest. I'd say from downtown all the way until the capital. No, that's not true. The intro pisses me off. I usually quit over rage than like actually failing a section.
Go back up there! They're behind me too! There! Hold on! Go!
I'll try and
Yeah,
not
and I don't
talk
give
over
viewership
myself.
for practice sessions.
Volume could go down a little. All right, thanks for letting me know.
It's just I know doing this a little bit longer will pay off. I know it will. How many follows is that now for me? 3,050.
3,000.
3,050 follows.
Get back.
Part of me still can't believe that I got the 3,000 follows.
I was way more appreciative back then. Nah, I still.
When I made a special submission video for Games Done Quick this year.
Still trying for
I
GDQ
explained
back then.
all the strats that I was doing, and towards the end of the stream, I got up to 230 viewers. Oh, what I would give to get back there!
I'm here, baby. I'm here. Come, give me your hand.
But I can't explain everything while I'm doing and focus at the same time.
I get that in 5 minutes now.
My leg hurts.
How bad?
Pretty bad.
We're gonna need to run.
All right, maybe I'm not feeling totally better.
Hold on tight.
Daddy, I'm scared.
Oh, I remember I was sitting in the most uncomfortable chair
That was good.
ever. When I moved out of my old roommate's house, I kept the chair there.
This
Look at that guy to the right.
Looking at me, baby.
should be good.
Most uncomfortable computer chair
Tommy.
ever.
Yeah. Oh, what the bloody?
We're gonna get out of this. Promise.
All right, Tommy, you and me, all day. Let's go. Yay. Finally, a good intro.
That
See
was
how
a
much
good
faster
intro.
he runs when you're in front of him?
There's too many.
Good intro.
This way. Through the alley.
Look at my sum of best. 256.
Go.
Nowadays, something really bad must have happened for me to get a 256.
He's dead. God damn it. We're almost there.
Oh, Totino's.
They're getting through the fence. Keep going. Find a way out of here. Come
Oh my
on.
god. The elections must have just happened 4 years ago. Oh man.
To the highway.
I know, Totino.
I can outrun him.
I know.
I will meet you there. Hurry.
Please, I already had a political rant towards the beginning of this stream.
Hey, Anthony.
I don't
no,
want to do another one.
no politics in chat. Come on. I'm gonna time you out. Oh wait. Hmm. Yeah. God, I had better intros back then.
That was some intro.
Ooh.
I gotta serve the damn papers this morning. I've been selected for.
Well, I'm trying to have a consistent schedule, but life is getting in the way. Yeah.
I'll make sure to tell them
I'd like to go live anywhere from 6 to 8 p.m.
Oh, that's too late.
on weekdays. Maybe take off Thursday and Friday.
Maybe I shouldn't have done this.
I don't know. Like, I just don't know. I want to go live every day. But there are some days that I just don't want to stream.
That part hasn't changed. Especially now.
Now, this whole week I didn't stream because I was sick.
I must
You
have
can still hear me a little bit.
I must have gone up to Boston.
I still have the cough.
Whenever we travel up to Boston to see my cousin Jesse,
I like New Game Plus. You know that's a category in this game. When I'm done with this,
I always come back sick.
with the glitchless category, the New Game category, I'm gonna go back to that one. Easy New Game Plus.
All right, drive on through.
That category and I have some unfinished business.
Midnight, Masky. Midnight.
See you later. There you go. What's your business here? At the day
I
off.
wonder why Totino's pizza,
All right.
Pete salad, doesn't come by anymore.
How's the run different? Well, what I did, New Game on Grounded is basically the hardest thing you could do. You have no perks, no nothing. New Game Grounded is the hardest thing in the game.
I look
New Game
buff there.
Plus, you're given the upgrades that you made to Joel and his weapons and all that.
So much for the easy route.
And doing that on easy would make it the easiest thing you could do in the game.
I can tell you I wasn't, though.
So it's basically just the two opposite ends of the difficulty
I
spectrum.
can tell you I wasn't. How old was I? 23.
Or we could just let
That's the reason I don't really do anything else.
Cute.
Hey, Tess, you see that shit?
Yeah, the strats are completely different. There's no risk of dying.
It's clear. I just
If you die in easy New Game Plus,
Gonna pay Robert a visit.
Which I did
You too?
Who else is looking for him?
in my recent attempts.
well, I actually did in the sniper section, but that's because the strat for that is
What do
insane.
the Fireflies need with Robert?
You're just running straight at the house.
Or what did you tell her?
The truth.
Ooh, I turned the
That should be
camera.
good.
Good man. Hey, you stay out of trouble, all right? Military's
Hallway
gonna be
launch.
in force soon.
Yeah, see you around.
Ah. Yeah, Flash I could, but that involves moving a bunch of wires, and I don't feel like it. I got chat right here.
Think of that.
I don't like
I don't constantly just need to be looking at you the whole time. Look over there, look over there, look over here.
Us.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Shit's stirring up out there. How we looking over here?
It's been quiet. No signs of military were affected.
I want to see what my strats were.
Yeah, but the way I run the game is really just those two. The easiest thing you could do in the game and the hardest thing you could do.
Joel, give me a hand with this.
Grounded New Game and easy New Game Plus.
I was streaming this on a laptop,
It makes for some pretty enjoyable contrasts between the two.
which I eventually sold to Jay.
You have ammo galore
I forgot about
Need
that.
to watch what we throw away down here.
in New Game Plus.
There be light.
It's fun stuff.
Let's grab our gear.
And health. Oh, you have health. And your heads-up display is there. I miss that.
Not a lot of ammo.
Make your shots count.
Let's just focus on this run. This is a good run so far.
It's a good run
Perfect
so
intro.
far.
Got past the hallway guy. It's usually the two sections that are
Boost me up.
the hardest to get past.
You ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Come on.
It's just you guys have no idea how badly I want that sub button.
Oh, I wanted it bad.
Now, in terms of follows and total views, I'm probably still quite a ways away from getting it. But in terms of, like, total views per stream,
Be careful.
When am I not?
Got a trick question?
it's like I'm there. Someone who just got partnered
Where's the
should
ladder?
have triple-digit
There's gotta be
viewers,
around
and
here
that's pretty
somewhere.
much what I get when I do a full run.
Got it.
Great, bring it over.
To be able to support myself doing this would be a dream come true.
Ladies first.
Lady, you must be thinking of someone else.
Dream accomplished. He's a little slow climbing the ladder there.
Down through here.
You just gotta wait. It's just like with everything. Every other run we've done, we gotta wait till we get to slums and downtown for me to really judge how things are going.
Easy to unload. Hold up. Spores.
I don't want to
Favorite
confuse
kind of
people and
music? I
have
don't
two
really have
timers
a
on the
favorite
screen.
kind. I don't listen to music that much.
Not that old. Better keep your eyes and ears open.
Should be able to fit
Drew was a little raunchy back in the day.
You okay?
Yeah. Damn ceiling's falling apart. Be careful. This way.
That's true. It's usually factions that doesn't get a lot of viewers. And
Scarlett, thank you for the 10 viewer raid.
first time playthroughs.
Watch it, watch it.
That's really what it consists of.
My mask broke.
Not that there's anything else, but
Come back.
pretty sure Sax Payne gets the most views from multiplayer, but that's just because he's a god at it.
I mentioned him even before I reached out to him to move in. That was cool. I don't even think he knew me then.
How you want to handle it?
That was funny. Like a call out.
Whoa.
Oh! What a backup. What a backup.
Alright, that's whatever.
All right, that's all of them.
Let's hope so.
Wow. Missed a headshot because of course I did. I headshot the other one and then punched the one that I body shot. Cool.
Well, that just lost all my time.
After you.
Cover the entrance.
Bullshit.
Ooh, I was angry. I was really angry. Dude, I would like break stuff if runs didn't go well. I think part of that had to do with like where my mind was at a lot.
Here, pass it to me.
It's a bit heavy.
That's the first time I messed up that 3 infected encounter in a long time. That first headshot was so hard. He just keeps dipping his head back and forth like he's a fucking metalhead.
Make sure there ain't any soldiers around.
I should give a disclaimer. The opinions expressed by Anthony 2016
Guarantee you that runner was a fan of heavy metal music.
does not reflect Anthony of
When he was a
2020.
human.
Just have it flash on the screen. Oh, I didn't restart encounter there. That can sometimes lead to a blue screen.
Yeah, that final fight in Left Behind really is a doozy. Believe it or not, that final fight is actually harder on Survivor than on Grounded because of the one-hit kill with the arrows
No
and
soldiers.
two-hit kill with the pistol.
Literally 3 years and 7 months ago.
Your guns are a little bit stronger on Grounded as a way to compensate for the nearly impossible gameplay.
Well, that'll make it more interesting. Good to go. Come on.
Geez, I don't really like music.
Hey, Tex, hey, Tex. Pretty lady, how you doing?
Not right now.
I like
No, it's good.
soundtracks, really.
Hear me?
Okay.
Touch it, you buy it.
TV, movies,
Yeah,
games.
myth.
Mostly games.
I don't know.
Noodle,
I got the headshot, so
thank you for a gifted sub.
Where do you think you're going?
To awesome dude.
Malik, sit back.
X-Ray, you see the clock going?
Realize you two were together.
It's-
Go ahead.
If you see the clock going, you don't have to ask that. Ooh, Hawk. Tss. Creepy Joel.
That?
An old headache. Don't ask.
Kept that alert the same.
Thanks for the host.
There.
Restarting encounters a tiny bit faster.
I'm looking for Robert. You come through here?
Half hour ago. He went back to the wharf. He's there now.
At least this won't take 3.5 hours like
Ugh,
yesterday.
This time waste right here.
Just about 3.
I should really update that split. That split consisted of him completely launching across the hallway. After I got the third headshot, sprinting up the stairs, which is totally random.
We just won't rob
And that only got me a 1029.
I should change up that gold split, lower it by a few seconds, just so my
I'm not going
realistic
anywhere.
goals are
Carpet!
just that, a little more realistic.
Thank you for 35 months. Been here this long, and I remember this one. A lot of people remember. That's the reason I'm doing this. Is
Take cover.
Totino's, you can look at my glitchless record.
Get the angle on them.
Or it was a record.
oh, look at me go to the right here. Hold on. That's still a good strat, but it's like 2 seconds slower.
If you check my YouTube, I have a video. I got on grounded. I beat Left Behind, going through the whole game, the glitchless category. 31 minutes and 13 seconds on grounded. There's also an any percent category.
Your hand.
Using glitches, you can beat the game Left Behind in 5.5 minutes.
Will you stop talking so much?
It's kind of funny to watch.
Jeez.
If this run fails, I can do a quick Left Behind run for you. It's so fun. It's so much fun to watch.
Why am I talking so much?
More of Robert's guys.
How do you know they're coming?
Hello, Kimothy.
Some of our guys died trying to take Tess out.
And Shock Topper.
I still called you Kimothy.
Just speed running.
Right now to get Robert.
Just speed running.
We shouldn't have taken this job. Not our call. Let's spread out and make sure no one's creeping around in here.
About 5.5 minutes. Yeah.
In P-dubs. Oh, I was closer to the door. Oh! Alright, good backup. Just punch! Just punch him! Grab the health. Horrible.
Really.
Really?
Let's search the area.
Consolidated crates in the south warehouse. Supplies are locked up.
I remember this one. That was a good strat in theory, but it never ended up working.
Alright, I'm just going Rambo in this section.
Ugh.
We should have brought more people.
Slow us down.
It's amazing the risks I ended up taking later on.
This game is such bullshit sometimes. Joel wasn't close enough
There's our boy.
in the doorway. That's why that guy acted differently.
That cocky son of a bitch.
This is bizarre.
Yeah, this run is everyone's favorite. By like a lot. Don't grab the shiv. I grabbed the shiv.
Contacts in the north. I don't know who's left out there to sell it.
Early stages of that strat, alright. Am I going for the door? Yes. Alright, that strat's still good. I still use that one.
Alright, I salvaged it. Won't be a great split, but I salvaged it.
Fucking nothing to talk about.
Put your gun down.
Go fuck yourself.
I've never done any Uncharted runs.
Robert.
Oh yeah, and this is when we started doing runs unpatched because the PS4 Pro patch, which was 1.07, ended up messing everything up.
We almost got him.
I remember that. I have no choice but to accept it.
You want this deal? We gotta move.
What's the next game I want to speedrun? Undecided at this point. I have no idea.
Last of Us 2 hasn't even been announced yet at this moment in time. It was announced a month later.
After watching speedrunners just labor over that game and everything specific in each star, Mario 64 is out of the question. The movement for that is just insane. I don't think Uncharted because I gotta pick a game that would get the same viewership as this. and also a game where I would have a chance at least the top 5.
This way.
You know, and this is what I mean.
That's the wrong
When I get
mindset to
full
have, by
runs
the way.
going, my viewership spikes a little bit. Now I'm up to 107. That's what it says on my phone anyway.
107, nice.
Oh, give me a hand.
Currently, I have 600.
Hey, how you holding up?
I'll live.
I ended up learning Uncharted like 5 months after this, 5 or 6 months after this.
Soldiers.
Ah, Midnight. That's actually interesting.
Door under the bridge.
The patches with Left Behind, I never played around with.
By them, even though I know that.
That's interesting. I don't know why. I was only focused on the campaign.
Let's get moving.
I never focused on the patches in the DLC.
We need to get to that door.
This is bad. Joel's close to death.
The only patch difference is a 3-second time save in the beginning. Normally, if I do this section,
This could be bad.
without full health, I never.
Oh yeah.
I never
Perfect
make it.
movement.
The most I would peak at during this time would be like somewhere between 150 and 200.
Where are we going, Merlene?
This way.
Like my,
It's not far.
what is it? My first sub 250 run from a couple months ago,
How you holding up?
or a month ago. I don't
Didn't
even
seem
remember
like it,
when.
but he was pretty close to death there.
Was 1700.
He
I
got
think.
punched once. He got shot
The
once.
place is right up ahead.
Towards the end of the slums, the screen had a red outline around it.
This run was the equivalent of that back in the day, but it must have been like somewhere between 200 or 300.
This will be a good split.
And I just saw on Twitter, I submitted for Twitch partnership again after this run, but I still didn't get it. Meanwhile, nowadays, they're giving away sub buttons.
Nope, Hawk. Looks like it, but no.
Goldfish, thank you for a 3-month resub.
Keep up.
There's
Denzels
Denzels
and Nick and
Shock Toppa.
Up there. That'll get us to the north tunnel.
How are we supposed to reach that?
Can't wait till we get to downtown. See what the strats were. Even Billstown, what did I do in Graveyard? And where did I lose 3.5 minutes? It's pretty good. Off my current best possible time, I lose around 3.5 minutes starting from now compared to some older strats.
Like illegal things?
Sometimes.
You ever smuggle a kid before?
No, that's a first.
Dude, Drew was like a comedian back in the day.
I
Damn.
don't know. She's my friend, I guess.
Your friend, huh? Your
A
friend
good area to
is a
reach
fire-
sub 257 would be
She knew my mom.
probably
Been looking after me. And I'm 14. Not that I
the
didn't-
graveyard section in Billstown.
Where are your parents?
I did that once, but then Bill totally fucked it up.
So instead of just staying in school, you decide to run up and
Probably Drew. It doesn't hurt.
think it's a bit strange that they're having us do their smuggling.
Marlene wanted to do it herself.
Yeah, Nick. I'm not gonna do another one, so either I do a full run or I fuck up where I lose like 3 or 4 minutes in one split, and then I'll
It's
probably
Brit.
stop.
Someone will be around.
So we'll see.
I forget why
But
we...
I wish Twitch would realize that I have the power to get high viewership. It's almost just like I choose not to in favor of getting a good run started.
I sound a little full of myself there.
Hashtag do it for Brit. That's right.
I forget why we
That's right.
started that do it for Brit. I forget why we started saying that.
Who's waiting for us at the drop-off?
said
Did
there's
it have
some
something to do with
fireflies
full
traveled
runs or
all the way
something?
from another city.
I don't remember.
Girl must be important. What is the deal with you? You some bigwig?
Okay, that would definitely lead to a timeout in today's stream.
How long is this all gonna take?
If everything goes as planned, we should.
Definitely. Disclaimer. Anthony of 2016 does not reflect the views of Anthony in 2020.
Hold up. There's a patrol up ahead.
You guys just keep mentioning speedruns for me to do.
I think he ended up
You
getting
do
banned.
realize if I do decide to speedrun another game, I have
Later.
to be prepared to hate it.
Come on, kid.
I think he actually did end up getting banned. Not because of this, but something else.
It's raining.
Oh, he didn't vault. Damn it, Joel.
Oh, it was not restarting intro. Yeah, I can't promise
All right,
that.
now my goal for this split is just keep the PB in the minus.
Up this way.
Holy shit! I got
Follow me. You take cover.
Denges discovered a lot of, sort of pushed me in the direction of like finding new things to implement. Why don't you not upgrade this holster or not pick up this thing? And of course I was resistant, like, dude, I need to rely on these things. I can't just quit it altogether. And then I eventually did, and then I had to just be like, all right, you were right, okay.
Yeah, I made the jump.
Oh, I was better at doing the jump back then.
Come on, J-Strat.
I hear him up ahead.
Yeah,
Yay, J-Strat.
I called it J Strat and Kim Strat. This is funny.
Even bigger? I don't think so.
Just
Maybe
thank for
loading
giving this up
times
to
would be a little
Denges.
less.
Maybe.
No, I'm done talking about the pro.
How many months is that for Denges? That's 20 months
Calm
for
yourself,
Denges.
Nick. Jesus.
Don't get shot. I don't know, Pakorka. I don't know why I upgraded
Wow.
the scope. I don't know.
See that drop right there?
I think I upgraded it for the
And he was able to get a lot of momentum going into the pipe.
hotel kitchen.
The only
or
mistake
something.
in this split was there was no vault after he exited his crouch at the start.
back to Sector 11.
Shame. Would have been close to a gold.
Get to your vehicle.
Yeah, Riley. I remember that. Well, I usually delete the videos that store in my laptop.
Yeah,
so-
what she's referring to, for a little brief period, I used to... What I did was I made it so when I started my timer, the record video would show just underneath the splits, and it was like this big. It was about the size of my webcam, but I put it below the splits and made the splits a little smaller. I did that for like a month or two, but my laptop couldn't handle it. It upped the CPU too much, so I couldn't implement it. But yeah, I tried that for like a month. It wasn't as cool looking as you would think.
I don't know.
Also,
Maybe one day.
I have to pee.
No, you know, probably not.
I'll be right back. Anthony, don't do anything cool while I'm gone.
The only reason it didn't work before was because it would lag my stream because my laptop was so shitty. But that wouldn't be a problem now.
Things look like they're close.
Because my PC is so strong. I love my PC.
So what happened?
I pay $1,000 for a PC just to be a console gamer.
Tess, you hear that?
Yeah. Sounded pretty far away.
Necessary for the life of a streamer, though.
Come on.
Over here.
The odds of me doing something cool in 2016, not likely.
Hey, Tess.
Or 2020.
It's been ripped apart. Nice and fresh.
What? The fuck was that?
Damn it.
I
Clicker.
picked up something.
What's wrong?
Did I not know there was a collectible there?
But years of infection
Oh my
will do it.
god, there was no prompt, no nothing. I just hit triangle.
Blind?
Sort of.
Okay then.
They see using sound. Like that?
The building feels like it's about to fall apart. Watch your head.
Movement's stupid.
Give me a hand.
I miss the days when my old mod team was in the chat all together.
Really, the only thing I have to focus on now in this section is the fight. The rest of the sections aren't as stressful anymore.
They're like the
Kim
big.
isn't here. Jay said he's taking some time off of my stream a little bit.
Hold on, sorry.
You alright?
Smite Miss, thank you for an 18-month resub.
Mouth is doing mouth things.
Mouth.
I don't know.
Oh, I used to restart Encounter there.
Doc
What was that
hasn't
all
been here in a
about?
while.
There.
Just
Look.
see if there's a way through.
Interesting. That's definitely not faster, I can tell you that much. I think it was to get Ellie to move quickly. Yeah, it was, but then I found a way to get that to
Tino's,
happen
you're telling
without
me.
doing that. Yeah.
All right, kid, you're
Did he
up.
drop an extra bullet for me? He did. Thank you, Mr. Dead Clicker.
Why am I getting
Or
the
Mrs.
stuff?
I don't want to assume it's gender.
Hey, I was way ahead of the curve back then, alright? But Kim, Britt, Mouth, Jay, and Doc were like the big 5 mods I had. Unfortunately, it's pretty rare to get them all in the same stream.
This run isn't terrible. Could be a little better in the slums and 3 infected. Only a little bit though.
I look at it as like
6 seconds.
they all got lives.
total.
It's like the
Quite a
baby
total.
bird leaving the nest. It's like they all got lives.
I'd like to get to this split only 10 seconds over my sum of best. That'd be nice.
Brit still liked banning people back then.
When he climbs at an angle, he climbs faster.
Give me a second.
I don't know why.
There you go, ladies.
All right.
And there was also, I don't want to leave out Riley. She was a mod in here for a while.
This is
And then she
crazy.
actually got a job at Twitch.
Just don't look down.
She's still a moderator in my Discord though.
Sin.
And
Yes.
here as well. There's Raichu.
Britt, don't do it.
No wait. Not Riley, Marlene. Sorry. I'm getting Last of Us characters mixed up.
Do it.
Marlene. Jesus Christ.
Come on, Ellie. Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, like Miss Ballerina. Or Miss Ballerine. I don't know. Thank you for
Marlene,
following.
yes, sorry.
Thank you for following. Okay, here we go.
Watching that alert is very cathartic.
Trying to block the doorway.
Why am I picking up? Oh, I didn't do the Molotov thing. Oh God, what am I doing here? Oh Jesus. What is this strat?
I'll take it. Come on.
Wow. Blast from the past. Holy crap.
Oh, good stuff right there. Good stuff.
Holy crap. What a
Oh,
weird
I'm so
strat.
proud of that one.
I thought that was
That could have
good.
gone so poorly, but it didn't.
Oof. What a weird strat. Dude, I gotta do that tomorrow when I'm just playing normally.
Tess, go.
That was the strat. Yeah.
You know, that may be the best performed one fight that I ever did.
Really?
I dealt with a lot of adversity in that one.
Now I'm doing it 20 seconds faster.
That wasn't the fastest it went, but sometimes the speed of this section is totally out of my control.
See?
Wow.
It was the last run I did on Monday. That section went absolutely perfect. But because the enemies were set up in a different way.
Red Man would get
That was
timed
bad
out for that.
RNG, but it couldn't have gotten any better than that with what I was given.
And you always brush me off.
Personal trainer still stops by from time to time. I look lean there, but I was just younger.
Tess,
I am just about in the same shape, and that is no shape at all. Well, I am in shape, because round is a shape. But no, I was just younger, a little smaller.
Trainer?
See, Nick is
Nope.
exactly what Nick said right
Nope.
there. But ooh, that would so get you timed out. Ugh.
Alright, let's get this bottle throw off, right?
No matter what, you stay right.
Yeah, see, Nick knows. Nick knows.
You stay sharp.
I would so time him out for that. Ooh, I didn't. I wouldn't pick up the
Should be
brick.
good.
I would pick up the bottle and then throw it, but that cut it too close. Yeah.
Alright, we're good.
Brit. I'm taking a weird route here.
You can't do it that way on the later patches.
Oh, I sprint to the ladder. Oh, that's risky. I would not do that anymore.
Alright, we are in very good shape here.
everyone okay?
Yes. Let's move. You guys are pretty good at this
Now
stuff.
for this one.
It's called luck. And it is gonna run out.
Oh my god, look where I fire the gun. It's no wonder that didn't work. When was the last time you saw me fail that? It's been a
This
while.
would still be a good split. The plus sign doesn't matter. Alright.
Could use a hand
Split
over here.
could have gone better. That's the first time that strat hadn't worked out in a long time.
Yeah, I'm sure it has.
How about Tess? You take care of it yourself.
Yeah. Sound glitch.
What is with this game?
Their dialogue.
The game better not crash because of that. What? Why? What do I do? What did I do that caused that? Sound glitch canceled out their dialogue. I like how that line still enters, though.
Okay, how do we get out of this place?
Let's find out.
That would have been a gold split if I didn't get the bad luck there.
Platinum, we're going to start another one tomorrow. After the PS5
But you know what, all things
event.
considered, that I'll take that. See, if I get a plus 6.7 in the intro, I'd go ballistic. But getting a plus 6.7 in downtown or financial district or something like that,
It's still not good.
I'm okay with that.
No, you're not.
Make my way
It's
around.
still not good anymore.
Tess?
And best thing about this run is he hasn't taken damage yet.
Tess.
Oh, I jinxed that. Maybe. If I compliment a run on something,
One day. One day.
usually doesn't work out. I love doing that without a melee weapon.
Oh, that could have gone bad.
Oh, I went a weird route there. That runner probably went for a grab there as well.
Stand back.
Woo. Yeah, I took a weird route there. It stopped working, and then Denges is just like, why don't you go down the middle? And I'm just like, oh god, no. And then it ended up working, and I was just like, ah. What was that? Dice, thank you for 5 bits.
Good.
Good. The real judge. I know it's usually... See, my record has me leaving Capital around 48, 30.
Yeah, that downtown split did not help me out at all.
Or just under.
Like, I did the best I could with what the game gave me, but the game did not help me out in that split at all.
There we go.
And it's the first time that pre-museum strat hasn't... outside the museum strat didn't work perfectly in a long time. Like I said, I probably could have gold split the downtown if
Like it looks like it's shallow on the right side.
that outside the museum strat worked.
This is pretty interesting to see, though. Again, that run we watched yesterday, the 333.
Joel has full health. He doesn't have full health, but like the game has strict scripted damage that you're supposed to take when you get attacked by that clicker when you open that door. So you lose a certain amount of health there, but other than that, he hasn't taken damage anywhere.
This run's around 1.5 years later.
Not even in the downtown fight.
It grew a lot. If anything, you could
Which
argue...
is really like a safety net for the...
Shut up, I can't talk over myself anymore. The format hasn't changed a lot since then. Which is bizarre, it's grown to this. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Section.
Just keep pushing forward.
I'm talking too much. Old me is talking too much.
Alright, very strict movement here.
Ah. I did like a variation of that strat that I currently do. Interesting.
Good shit, yeah.
Keep your head down.
Or that I used to do.
I hate this section more than anywhere, except downtown.
That was interesting.
Through that hole.
The strats just kept getting a little bit more risky and a little bit more, a little bit more. Oh, he's gonna turn around. Crouch.
Stay low.
Don't take such a wide turn. You'll get shot through the gate.
Good. Now, obviously, that's a lot slower than just sprinting to the subway, but you just can't take a risk. You will get shot in the back, and when you're sprinting away from an enemy, I swear this game has it so that you take more damage when you're sprinting away from an enemy and they shoot you in the back.
Bottom? No. Place is empty.
Can't wait to see what we do at Bill's. Took a little wider turn there. I don't think that's what leads you to not get alerted, though.
Why couldn't that have happened in that other run I did? Now I can relax. Ever since that time where I died here. The only thing I could come up with, the reason that happened, is I sort of rounded the corner a little. Or a way to avoid getting shot and alerted there is I sort of round the corner a little farther.
I must have gotten killed in this area recently. I still do sometimes.
Instead of a more direct path past them, I like go the long way around. This is one hell of a run, though. Look at that. I'm going to lose approximately 30 seconds compared to my sum of best.
That's not good.
Approximately.
I'm bringing the pallet all the way to her.
Get on.
Oh, but she hopped on right away. Interesting. I still don't think that's faster.
That was good movement right there.
Ugh.
Okay.
Fascinating. If she walks all the way back, I brought it to her instead of placing it as early as I could. Cool.
I got it.
Oh, restart encounter. It's faster. Good God, Nick, what the hell?
Since the slums, Joel, he didn't get shot there. Joel has taken no damage.
Can I ban him here?
Good split.
Jesus Christ.
Look at that. Compared to my sum of best, I've wasted 27 seconds. And we're at Bill's.
It'll be faster to go through here.
If I were to dream up a sub 3 like pace,
Nothing.
this is it.
I've never seen anything like this, that's all.
In the woods?
Yeah. Never walked in the woods.
You see, that's what I mean. Just no implosions, no completely fucking up a section.
God.
Downtown could have gone a little bit better, but
Take me back to my room.
She was up to the task. Why'd she
a little bit better is me gold splitting it, and gold splitting every section is too much to ask for.
Did I even moderate my chat a little bit back in the day? Jeez.
Okay.
It don't matter. 'Cause I doubt I can get either one of us back into the city in one piece. Trust me.
My moderation skills are being exposed.
There we go.
I will, after watching these runs back, I will definitely do a grounded run
Oh,
before
did I do it too soon? No, alright, we're good.
before
When
part
his
2.
feet leave the roof, that's when you restart encounter. It's not when he's a certain
Down
way
here.
down.
Just watch your step. It's a good drop.
It's just once his feet leave the ground. See, this is why I don't talk about my strats. I feel like when I'm more quiet, I'm more focused.
I'm not doing the Ellie whistle thing.
Let's jam from the other side.
I'm not doing the Ellie whistle thing.
Here. No.
Sounds such a good idea.
Well, I can't lift you up. How else are we gonna get over there?
That was still a good strat for the time,
That
though.
was fast there. That's good.
There was one stream where I was literally just too slow leaving the building, and then Ellie whistled, and then we incorporated that in there. Fire the gun. I guess it doesn't matter when I do it beforehand.
Okay. Ta-da.
Good job.
Thank you. So let's say we get a car from this buddy of yours. Then what?
Well, then we go find Tom.
Marlene said he's your brother?
More important, he was
Jeez, I gotta calm down. I feel the nerves setting in.
know where to take you.
Okay.
What'll calm me down is the realization that I can still screw up a section a little bit and still be on pace for a good time.
Mm-hmm.
That would be one of Bill's traps.
Ooh, I picked that up more near the
Rally's right
truck.
there, that's good.
Paranoid, maybe?
That's putting it lightly.
What's the deal with
I used to pick it up more towards the bottom. Oh, I don't do the plank thing anymore.
Smuggle stuff into the cities. He knows how to find things.
Let's hope we don't blow up trying to
See, that's what I mean, right there. Sometimes I turn around, she's already up here. Other times I turn around and she's still climbing the ladder. This is really good RNG.
Here.
If I don't miss any shots hanging upside down, we could gold split this. Little things that are totally out of my control. Ellie just happens to be following really close behind me.
Here, come on up.
Alright.
Like, since then, we have found a workaround to just, like, every problem we had.
Calm down, just play the game. Play the game.
Crazy.
This is your game. You know how to play it. Played this game for 3.5 years.
Stop talking! God. You focus so much better when you just don't talk.
Now listen,
All right.
Bill ain't exactly the most stable of individuals. So when we get there,
Things are kind of
you let me do the talking. You understand?
I had to crouch for that shot.
You gotta be clear on this. It'll take some time.
Skyfam, thank you for a 3-month resub.
The only mistake I made there, climbing down that ladder next to the nail bomb is kind of weird. If you just hold down, he doesn't do anything. So you gotta like go like that until he starts climbing down.
Still do that.
That fridge, it looks like that's a counterweight.
All right, don't miss. This is probably the most important section of the game. This determines how much revolver ammo you have.
Cut that rope, and it'll bring me down.
On it.
For the rest of the game.
Joel. Ammo.
Ah. I do all that so much faster now. Timothy!
Not good.
Thank you for a gifted sub
I got
to
the
Nick.
fast RNG there, so that's okay. There's two different things that can happen. One, he comes over the fence with the clicker. Other times, he comes from over there. Sometimes really fast, sometimes at a slow pace like he did there.
Damn it.
God, I'm much faster shooting these guys now. Oh! That hurts.
Hell off, son of a bitch! Ellie, they're
Oh,
getting
horrible.
Damn
Dreadful.
it, that was bad. Well, I totally butchered that.
Yes,
Fuck
you
off.
did.
My
Yes,
God.
you did. Man, you
What, I
should.
missed like 4 shots.
Yeah, you should feel bad. God.
And them getting close to Ellie affects the time. Oh, but I have 16. All right, we're okay.
I was able to reload the gun before she cut me down.
See, the loss of time just made up for it with 16 bullets.
Which way?
I just made up for that.
That's losing a lot of time.
Come on, Ellie.
Ooh, I'm gonna be losing time here.
I do believe my gold is now like a,
lot
7
of time.
19 or something.
Damn it. How though?
Bill, they're coming to the door.
You let a clicker catch up to Ellie and you're wondering how you lost that much time?
What? Everything was good before that.
I grabbed the pipe first and then
I
went
don't get
forward.
this section.
I learned
Don't get it at all.
I learned it's faster to
Stupid. I reloaded too many times. That's the thing.
start him walking and then go back for the pipe. A little bit faster by like less than a second. House, thank you for tier 2 for 3 months. Thank you.
We're good.
Reloading takes a super long ass time.
Right, Ellie, come on.
Don't leave the door open.
I got it.
We have to cross to the other building. Up the stairs. Let's move it.
Stay
Ooh,
with
I was
me.
better at that strat back then. No, don't follow him. What are you doing? Oh, I don't know how to get past him.
Just a job.
Damn.
Simple drop off.
I'm still okay though.
Little brat.
But you see, that's what I mean.
Fuck you too.
No.
That wasn't an implosion. It just wasn't a great split.
No.
I can recover from this.
That's an implosion.
You
Where
know?
we going, Bill?
I had the safe house. More of an armory.
Willow, I don't think he was. I don't even restart encounter here. Man, this section underwent a major overhaul.
like I said.
Go inside.
Oh, I didn't mean to take care of that. Relax, it's nothing. So, you didn't answer my question about Tess. Yeah, I thought the two of you were inseparable.
Real quick, you know what? I just thought of something we could do from time to time. Let me bring up what my splits look like currently. Go away. Thank you. Like, side by side. What we got? Tazambi, thank you for Twitch Prime. Welcome to the Ant Colony. Enjoy your emotes. Thank you for your support. All right, 5842. I just thought of this. Something we could do here.
Yeah.
Intro through right here. Wow, I was only ahead by a little bit here. Look at that. Pretty close. Big time save here. Much better here. Let me bring it to 58. I was right here.
Go inside.
Oh, I didn't mean to take care of that. Relax, it's nothing. So, you didn't
So I was a
answer my
minute 20
question
better
about
right
Tess.
here.
Yeah, I thought the two of you were inseparable.
She's busy.
I didn't say Kim Strat. Where are the clickers? There they are.
Oh my god, you're a genius.
Alright, that's good. That one's still on
That
fire.
bitch die?
Can that bitch die?
She's holding me up. Come on.
That can still happen, though. It's annoying.
You neglect the simple shit, and now you're paying. You know what that means? Taking all the supplies from the warehouse and plugging
Fuck.
them in the fence again. Then it'll take you,
Bill?
Joel, this way. Up we go.
I remember, Scarlet, that did.
You picked a hell of a place to hold.
Oh, it's going to lose time. Why did I keep going?
You see, it's stupid. She was already on fire, and the brick locks onto her. It's so fucking stupid.
Go off.
I mean, it's such easy remedies. If they're combusted, don't have a lock-on for them.
Yes, let it out. Yes.
Fuck off.
Such
20 seconds gone in 2 splits where you do nothing.
Ah, it's so annoying. Assert your feelings.
Got something I gotta show you.
What you got?
New toy from the toy box.
Sound and visuals? Should be.
Nail bomb.
Hello?
You gotta be really careful. This thing blows, it shreds anybody standing nearby.
My best possible time
We got
should be in the
shotguns and bombs.
30s.
What the hell are we doing with
256, 30 something. It should be there.
Rides through town. I assume you're not looking for supplies. I mean, you'd be
Then
amazed.
P-Dub trying to...
Overlook.
P-Dub with, like, the Goose Fraba.
A few months back,
Goose Fraba.
rumor that overrun with this horde of infected. They were all over the truck. Plows right in the side of the high school. Still sitting there with the battery in it.
You think this is bad? You should have seen me in
Bingo.
December 2018. That was the
Anger
worst.
management reference.
Ah,
Goose Fraba.
I predicted the future right there.
These trucks are like tanks. Just sitting there.
Goose Fraba.
I didn't know that was coming up in the run, I swear.
Right. Guess we'll find
It's
out.
from a movie, Timothy. What do you mean it's out of sync? Hold on.
I still I gotta shake the controller to get the flashlight to work. I love that.
Past this gate, it's all new territory.
Alright, I have eight hits left with the pipe.
Whatever. Oh, I still use this strat. That's so cool. Ugh. Oh, this worked horribly.
I'm in a bit of trouble here.
Oh. Oh, I should have died. Should have died.
Good lord.
Hold up. I gotta keep
That could have been worse. Holy shit.
The video's in sync for everyone, right? Alright, come on. Ellie's usually goes away. Ooh. If Graveyard went like that every time, I would do that strat.
It's tied on the other side.
Shut up.
Alright, this is turning into a good one.
Careful.
Of course.
Maybe you should have given her a gun.
I didn't even know about the gun drop pipe break thing. Crazy. That strat I did in the doggy door there, it eventually became every single run I did, Bill would get a plus sign. So
Those clickers get close to me.
So I had to stop, and I eventually found something way better. Okay.
I think we're good.
Killer, thank you for 5 bits.
I'm good.
We're all fine. Let's just keep going.
Just another week and a half.
Give me a hand with this.
We'll get chat back to normal.
Those splits, Bill's Woods and fucking Bill, which I gotta rename eventually.
What'd I tell you? There's that truck
Those
sticking out of the
those
street.
sections feel a lot like the intro, where
Come on.
you lose time
Hey, I'll thank you for 9 months.
over stuff that wasn't your fault. That's why they're frustrating.
Oh, I pick up the modded bat. I killed 2 of them. Ellie's saving Bill right there. Use a shotgun on one of them.
I need a shotgun shell.
That wasn't
Well, that was easy.
unbelievably horrible, though.
They must be holed up somewhere else.
Oh, what a split.
I don't know about that.
Finally, a good...
A gold,
Finally,
a
good,
gold for me is hitting this bus at
graveyard.
4:20. I know, 4:20, but 4 minutes and 20 seconds is my
Yeah,
gold.
they didn't drop any.
Don't get killed up there.
Thanks, Bill.
That must have been really good, like, for its time. I might gold that, actually.
We're okay. We just need to get to the hood of the truck.
Are we okay, people? You're all commenting about things being delayed.
Come in. Move it, kid. Go, go, go.
I don't know what that was.
Like walking
Like, this is an older video. It's from a Twitch highlight, so it's not going to be, like, perfect. I definitely knew when to Rambo. Throw the nail bomb. Oh, boy.
What?
Not good.
What?
There's a path down this hallway.
Drop a nail bomb and run. What the hell was that? Restart. There you go. That was horrible.
Help me open this.
Ran out of shotgun ammo. Great.
We're on the way. Barricade the door.
Why can I never get that section to work?
Because that section sucks.
This ain't gonna hold it for long. That don't sound good.
Good throw. That was a good throw. I can tell.
Perfect throw.
Oh, don't shoot at him before.
That's it. Finally, I do that right in a run.
Yeah.
God.
Woo.
Infected for a long time. We call them bloaters.
Floater. Okay, got it.
I hate to interrupt your little biology lesson. Can we get the fuck out of here, please? Let's go, people.
That hallway wasn't good, though, so I'm losing time there.
All right, Come on.
It's more funny reading the chat. Oh God, what was I doing there?
Really? You're not gonna drop anything for me?
Really?
I fucking hate those things.
Really?
Really?
All right, you got him. Let's go. Hold up.
You're just gonna leave me with 0? Even though you've left me bullets when I have 2 left?
Really, game?
Really? You're just gonna do that to me?
Really?
This way.
God.
We're sitting ducks here.
There's another ladder over there.
I still get angry at that. That may be in my record. The only runners that I couldn't pick up ammo from, they all dropped ammo. The modded weapon isn't there because I picked it up before the outside the high school.
So what? You just gonna steal my shit and run off? Is that it, Frank?
What do I wait for at that bloater? I wait for him to fall back onto the flames.
Good idea.
Let me know when you're ready to finish this thing.
Alright. Also, the throw has to be good.
Put her in first.
Already did it.
Keep your foot
Kim.
on the clutch. And when we get to
I know how to pop a clutch.
how the hell did... You know what? I don't care. Just don't fuck it up.
All right, Ellie, get
There's a
ready.
clutch shot right here.
Now hit it.
I use the rifle for this, don't I? Yeah, now I use the pistol.
Hey, good job, kid.
Bill,
And I would switch out there.
Ellie, we're gonna give it another go.
It is
Stay
hands.
focused.
I remember that. What are you doing?
Bill?
I'm waiting for Bill to kill it. That was the strat back then. To save on shotgun ammo. Oh, crazy.
Shooting it, Bill slicing it twice, then me doing a charge punch is a kill. Saves me a shotgun shell.
Cool.
Around that house. To your right.
What am I gonna do here? I'm so anxious. Ow. I'm really saving shotgun ammo as much as I can.
We don't have much time. Back to pushing.
I just
Jeez.
didn't want to use shotgun ammo there.
No, you didn't.
I don't have a lot.
You know the deal.
Punch him. Oh, so you shoot him.
Get her to that hill.
Where's
I
the
picked up
bottle?
the bottle.
There's the bottle. I remember. Push the truck.
Alright, that could have gone worse. Could it?
All right, Ellie, get ready.
Kim, you were definitely
All right,
drunk.
Ellie, start it up. Hear that sound, Bill?
Yeah. Well, that means the infected hear it too. Let's get the fuck. Go, go, Lord.
Still losing time. Whatever.
I had to look for context to that comment by Drew.
I'm okay.
That's what I mean. Losing 8 seconds in a section where there's a lot going on, that's fine. Okay. Lose a section where all you do is walk from point A. Lose maybe 8 to 10 seconds in a section where all you do is walk from point A to point B. Kind of pisses you off.
Ugh. Listen to me, I was sick doing this run. On the mend, but still sick. Brit's the wingman.
I'm busy. Come on.
Catch your breath. We're leaving.
Oh, I would have spit out my water, but there's a lot of expensive equipment in front of me. Oh.
Stay down.
Oh. Nice headshots. Very nice. That was pretty. God. Oh, I'm not
Parts
shooting.
don't matter.
I'm not shooting through the bus.
No.
I missed. Now I have to time this swing. Oh, I got punched. Oh, I'm gonna be pissed about that. It's not good to take damage there.
Really?
Really? Let it out. Let it out, Ant. Let it out.
All right, go. See if you can get it propped open with something.
Fuck.
There's some pretty gnarly stuff in here.
Ellie!
Right.
I never mess that section up when I'm practicing it.
Okay, go!
Never.
I didn't think the chat was gonna be more enjoyable than the run.
Damage and wasted time.
It's like, oh yeah, there's a run going on. I was drunk on life during this run.
You know.
No, what?
Some were a little drunk on other things. I'm upgrading stuff. That is weird. That's a weird coincidence. Look at this. 96 parts. That's exactly how many parts I end up with currently in the dam. That's pretty cool. But I'm upgrading the left holster
Take it however you want.
and clip capacity. Now I do right holster and clip capacity in the dam. That's bizarre.
All right. Here's the bridge. That's our way out of here.
My revised goal
Slow down. Wait for me.
for like the amazing glide pace
How about you let me go first
is
and keep your voice down.
maybe at or just under 257.
I thought that was the best I could do, wasn't it?
Entering Pittsburgh.
Hello, Chris.
Oh, good. Where did you learn to shoot?
That strat's still the same. Sort of. That's where the ammo is that I pick up all the time.
We'll get there. This is what most zones look like. This place has been abandoned for a while.
Joel gets shot here, he's in trouble.
Oh, Joel gets shot here, he's dead. He got punched already.
You head
What's the opposite of being left out? Being right in. Clearly.
That was close.
See, I started this even back then. When I knew I was on record pace.
Some good on ammo.
During the downtime, or during like the major sections, I just got very,
That one punch
very
hasn't really
quiet.
affected me that much yet.
Very quiet.
Plus, there's a little bit of health you can pick up in
I don't think they saw us.
the kitchen area.
The strats here weren't set in stone. There was a lot to think about.
We're a little closer.
Now the only thing I have to worry about is ammo, how much ammo I have. Here it was just a lot different.
If you get me up there, I can move that plank.
This is awesome.
As of right now, the dream is still alive.
You know, someday I may...
I'm focusing, alright? Please.
Oh! I was brutal! Hold on! Oh!
As of right now, the dream is still alive.
What did I say?
Kim, I'm focusing, alright? Please.
Oh! Damn!
Not now, okay?
Ruthless!
What was that all about?
Wow!
We'll come to the hotel.
Smoke bomb. Weapon sway.
See, I'm just thinking. Oh, shit. Oh. I didn't remember any of this.
Smoke bomb.
Ooh.
Weapon sway.
I don't pick up the bottle anymore. Damn.
Alright. Now you just need to
It's
find a way
weird
up.
seeing two left holster
Did you find
guns
the
here.
exit, Ron?
We're about to find out.
It's clear, Ellie. Come on down.
Oh, I have 1 minute and 4 seconds to save here. That's why I didn't care about time loss before this. I must have
That
died.
time loss came from me getting punched.
No, this is too rich for my blood.
And it seemed like it took forever for me to be able to restart and counter after that. This is a good run. It could be a little better. But technically, this is one of the best runs I've ever been on. Even though I'm a little bit behind pace
Watch your step.
of the PB.
Ooh, I threw that a lot lower.
Get down, get down.
Dev. Oh, man.
All right. Search these rooms.
Bad RNG with the shotgun guy.
Still get that. Arrow broke.
Arrow broke. At least I got that.
Oh, it's Ricky. I remember him.
Let's see where this goes.
Mouth accidentally banned him one time, and now he, like,
It's gonna be a tight
Mouth,
fit,
like,
but
never forgot about that.
Just in case.
Damn it, Ricky. Nah, I forgot the shotgun.
What do I do here? I thought I had to look at her to get her to hop down. Nope, you just had to not stand right there.
You find me some time. Here we go.
There we go.
I'm all right. Are you okay?
No! You scared the shit out of me!
This actually makes me want to do a grounded run.
Nah.
Next
Haven't
week.
heard of Troy Baker's music.
Next week.
I'm sorry if I ignore chat.
Stay out there.
Or ignore other people.
I'll make my way up to you.
And technically, I've been on a run that's better than this because plus 6.3 compared to the PB. But I've never been at this spot with the best possible time that low.
Damn,
It's only 1 minute and 22 seconds lost. Should be a lot less.
times they are a-changin'. Yes, I love you, Timothy.
Demon spores.
Oh, demonic. That is quite the typo there. I walked through that door for some reason. I assume I do this the same. Ooh, I take a much wider turn. Whoa there. Whoa there. Yeah. Oh, I run across the ledge there. I remember that strat. I don't do that now because it's harder to make the left turn. Now what am I gonna do here?
Hey, Too Hardy.
I'm playing unpatched because I'm sprinting there, that's for sure. Turn the flashlight off. Get his legs. Get his body. Good strat. But now what? Ooh, that's a good strat. That's a good strat right there.
Really?
Ooh. That's like 3 or 4 things that I just completely forgot that I used to do. Ooh. Totally obsolete to what I do now, but shit. That's pretty looking. I like that one.
Not even one.
And I was upset they didn't drop rifle ammo back.
Madison R34, thank you for that follow. Financial District might not go that smoothly because I don't have any rifle ammo.
Now it's crazy. I just use one rifle bullet and then I'm able to do it equally as fast. It's cool.
Instead, he dropped a shit ton of pistol ammo. Can still do it though. Just use all revolver ammo. It's tricky though.
We need to get back out.
Because with the rifle, you zoom in a little bit.
I hate this crap.
Oh well.
I'll be able to get through with this.
All right.
Oh, thank you, Drew. Well, I have a bad feeling about this one.
How about a hand?
You sure you can trust me with
What
that?
strat do I do? Did I used to do in financial?
Push. Push harder.
There, how's that?
Let's go.
I'm anxious. I did the restart and counter strat. You get a loading screen here, though.
Yeah, Zell should have known better. You're gonna steal.
Hey, who's that?
Good.
Problem with that strat is you can't... Yeah, I used to do this. Oh, I don't miss doing that strat. I remember this. Oh, what a performance. Wow.
Come on down.
I remember that. I used to leave the Molotov guy
Wow.
alive.
Now the safety zone.
I gotta see that again. I used to leave the Molotov guy alive and then shoot him, and he acted as a Molotov. You have no idea how close that cuts it, though. No idea. There's no way this strat would work today. Killing him took out 2 others. The strat today, I also need that. That bottle. You could hear how sick I was. Ugh.
Wow.
Now the safety zone.
Wow.
You know how to switch it off.
I do.
You gotta respect it. This is not good.
Needed the parts.
Okay.
I let my chat get away with a lot back then.
Right, do your thing, Ellie.
On it.
I don't get a financial district that good even in practice. Wow.
There.
I still prefer the strat that I do today.
Good thinking.
Soma!
Soma. Thank you for that follow.
Here.
Look at all the rifle ammo I got.
Soma's-
I got 6 bullets. Fuck.
Soma is still in my chat today.
I got 6 bullets. Kim, what did you do?
I was so pissed at you. Did you accidentally time someone out?
Kim, you timed out somebody.
Busy couple of days, huh?
Whatever, man. Damn, no food. Old pair of shoes.
Whatever.
Let's go.
Focus. Focus.
Kim, what did you do?
Whatever, I don't have time to deal. I don't have time to deal about that.
So focused.
Nothing we could have done.
I know. It's just...
Showed up on my chat.
Let's just get to that bridge.
Man, I must have really been focused or something.
Okay.
Well, at least they finally killed that couple. I was sure.
Whoa, that was...
Still a pretty good strat. All
All
things
right, I'm gonna
considered
do a little
there.
thing here.
That's not a bad strat right there.
I didn't lose any time.
God. Modding on mobile in 2016. Ugh. Apparently this strat's still the same. Go for the ladder. Get it later. Ooh, Ellie's really far back there.
The edge of the universe and back.
Where's my arrow?
Endure and survive.
Excuse me.
Okay.
Damn it.
Oh, no arrow.
Oh, got it. I don't know what happened to that arrow. Three arrows, that's not good.
Let's go through the alley.
Now, what did I do here?
Shit, come on, baby.
Oh boy. Go, go, go. Whoa, that's not that bad. Besides hopping out right away. For its time, that wasn't that bad. Huh. That's sort of the same strat I do now. The one that Scarlet and Willow found. It's kind of the same thing, it's just sped up a lot. Huh.
Baby. This is so close to a gold.
We're okay. They can't see us.
Well, I did end up cutting off 2 minutes and
It is.
54 seconds.
Wow.
Sorry about the whole gun thing.
Don't worry.
Do I still have...
I love gold!
May as well.
We gotta be careful. We're right next to one of their lookout areas. It's just you and your daughter. is someone I'd look after.
Yeah, I can appreciate that. Wait. Everyone,
Wow.
get away from the windows.
I'm sorry if I don't say another word to chat. This is just insane.
Man, that fucking truck. It's been hounding us ever since we got in this damn... Sam, what are you doing?
Captain, what are you doing with
A
those
gold split
links?
is the fastest time I've ever done that section.
Rule about taking stuff.
I ain't clicking on that.
It weighs nothing.
The rule. What is
I
it?
wish I had arrows, though.
We only take what we have to.
That's right. Now come on.
Alright, what am I gonna do here? I have so much rifle ammo.
How far is this place?
Ooh, if I had 6, oh man, I would be set. Why are you crafting a Molotov? You don't need to do that right now. See that? You're not gonna be able to push Henry in. I guess it didn't matter.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a pretty good strat. Oh, I'm climbing up ahead of him. That's horrible. Oh, Ant, what are you doing? I'm gonna swing at him, aren't I? Oh no, Sam got ahead of him. No.
Damn it, Sam.
Watch what happens.
All right.
Oh,
All right,
okay.
that's okay.
I thought he was gonna run back outside. Okay.
You sure it's safe?
All right.
Being so close to them?
I'm the only one with the key, man.
Not too shabby.
I killed one of them. He won't miss it now. Everybody through. Back here.
Warrior Fang, thanks for following.
Oh god. I had follow alerts. Jeez.
I'm close.
All right.
I am.
See what you mean. The flashlight flicking is annoying.
Here we are.
Maybe I should just resort to killing that guy.
Demonic, I don't know what you're referring to.
All right, y'all stay close, okay?
Do you have a video?
You tried this before?
Yeah.
Backup alcohol in the start of hotel.
Relax, old man.
I just hope you know the way.
Does it?
Killing that last guy, man.
Why? I don't think I can use that, can I? Can I? I have to... Remind me to do that after this, because I think I know what you mean. Oh god, I'm going loud. Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah, I deserve that.
Yeah, you do. What the hell are you thinking there? Oh, I remember this strat.
Is that it? What? I'm dead.
You're not.
I don't
dead.
even see him.
All right.
Wow.
We did it.
Come on. Now,
Demonic, I'll have to
the
look at
dream's
that.
probably dead. My ammo.
That's the way out. Wait.
Hey, they're over here!
Son of a bitch.
All right, take it out.
Man,
There goes 40 seconds.
that sucked.
That's the spot.
If I could find a way
No,
to get
it's
that
not
strat
good.
to work, it would be... Wait, I'd have to come up with a spare Molotov. Never mind.
We're good. Sam.
No,
let's
it's
go.
not still okay.
All right, kid, come on.
There you
Getting sassy to P-Dub, too. P-Dub was like the calm neutral in the chat. That Molly took out nobody. Fuck off.
Okay, we gotta get him up.
I'm sorry. We're leaving.
Oh, the strat we do is so much better now.
What the fuck, Henry? We stick together.
Oh my god, I'm losing so much time. Yep. Shame. I got the bottle. Good throw. Nope. Not a good throw. I need the pipe and anything that they drop, right? Ouch! No wonder I was able to get a 249. Maybe someday in the future we'll get a 248. I can't rule that out. I'm not shooting the gas tank either. Why didn't I use a medkit there? I told myself to use one. Fuck, dude.
Hey, we're gonna search this area.
The run must have been pretty good this point forward.
You cool?
Because I only wasted like a minute and a half from here.
Let's go find Henry.
I'm such an idiot. I didn't use a med kit before the searchlight. I told myself to use one.
You are an idiot.
God fucking damn it.
Keep your eyes peeled.
I'm tired.
Way ahead of you.
Remind me to look at the hotel after this.
Give me a hand with this.
Come on, kids, go.
What's that? BTCC, thank you for a 22-month resub. Yeah, no, you were right. The partnership. I was really annoyed. I didn't have it yet. It was such a big deal at the time. Because like I said earlier, getting partnership in 2016 was a much bigger deal than getting it today. Because now people have the affiliate program and emotes and sub buttons.
For anyone new at my stream, I'm usually more delightful than this.
No, you're a liar. You are a lying liar who lies.
I was just so focused.
You were a miserable
Do not confuse
meanie.
my focused demeanor for hatred and misery.
Can we get out this way?
God. I want to watch my 249 after this now. Well, I did a rerun of it a couple days ago, so no. How my pants haven't combusted
I'm gonna have a look.
from lying so much. I'm not really this miserable. Yeah, I was.
Yeah, I gotta keep that in perspective. This is still world record material.
Let's go, Willie.
Oh, there you go. That's smart.
Nice one, Nick.
I can't wait to get home.
Oh, God. I'm in a much more comfortable chair.
Hell, didn't I use a med kit before?
All right, see if that
The
generator's
searchlight.
still got some juice.
Here goes nothing.
Switch out your weapons.
God. fall off. I would switch to the revolver. Why are you healing? What? Alright, at least he's full. Dude, if... My mindset now with that is, if you get hit by a stalker with full health, you're still dead anyway. So it's pointless to use a medkit there. Still did the restart encounter. 2 clicks. I'm gonna arrow the first one.
What's with the pistol ammo? My God.
You're complaining about ammo being dropped.
It's like excessive.
Ooh. Cool.
So, you know, there was a
Maybe that's why I upgraded the double holster.
At least that was good.
That's cool. Because then that would give me a shotgun shell for the... I'm not upgrading a second holster. Fuck that.
That was me. I must have triggered some kind of safety gate or something.
Not really, Sky.
Lift this.
Oh, what's that? Oh, shit. Dark Gamer, thank you for tier 1 sub. Welcome to the colony. Enjoy your emotes. Thank you for your support.
Clickers!
Hey, this thing isn't budging, man. Just go. Get out of here. Sam, you stay close to him.
Henry, we gotta fucking move!
You keep him safe. Go!
Now I'm even trying to think, is my stream, like, more fun now than it was back then? I don't think so. I don't know. Ooh, I didn't restart encounter. Oh, I'm fucked. Oh, I'm gonna fake left, go right.
Oh my gosh.
God. Ooh, that worked. Fuck yeah. Ooh, what a strat.
This could be close to a gold.
I think that might have been faster than the way I do it now, because I didn't have to restart encounter. Cool. I think I found something that was actually faster back in the day than it is currently. I'm still not doing that though.
Joel, that's it. Sam!
Oh, God. We gotta keep running. Doorway,
Sam!
too many of them!
Ellie, get away from the door. Maybe if we push it together.
This run really feels like giving me pistol ammo. Look at this shit.
Yep.
He what? Sam, what the hell are you doing? Getting us out of here. We'll hurry up then.
I'm watching this. I still can't believe that we actually hit a 249.
Let's go.
You know, I still can't believe that.
This is gonna be close to a gold split, I think.
Even when my record was in like the 251s, it still was like, was never gonna happen.
God, that searchlight spot screwed me up so much.
Here, give me a boost. Get through that window.
Open it from the other side. Make it fast. Come on, Sam. You're not staying in here. What about you?
Oh, I'm using the smoke bomb. See, I used to use that strat. I mentioned yesterday when I was watching the 333. I keep getting messages. Hey, Ant, I found a new strat you could use. It'll save you so much time. You can use a smoke bomb to keep the infected over there. It's awesome. It's like,
Runners are leading the pack.
I used to do it, but I can't use it anymore because of
And he has full health, which is good.
evolution of the strats. Viperante, I lived with her. I think she was still asleep. I mentioned before, but
Runners have this weird stop and start mechanism.
I mentioned it at the start of stream, but like this run in November of 2016, was not a good place in my life.
Look at that.
Was not a good place in my life. My mom and I were living together in an apartment because I had nothing.
I had a feeling that was a good one.
And we had recently moved out of a place
by 4 seconds.
that we had lived in for 11 years.
So where's this tower?
Yeah, I think I was working another part-time job while I was doing this because I wasn't partnered yet.
Come on.
Riley, it isn't if you're running along the left side of the house. Or the right. Going on the left side, running alongside the house.
So you see me...
Everything after that is an insta-kill.
Shut up. You see me calling my mom after each record. You know, we weren't that good. We were button heads. We really, honestly, did not like each other back then. But things got better once I moved out, and I moved in with Sax in April of 2017. Things got much better.
That was a close one, huh?
If you're ever, like,
Not one of our finest.
not being friendly with your family, distance is very healthy.
Just find a way around to it.
Even recently, when I had to move back in with her, that wasn't that long ago. It didn't get like that again, but it was starting to get there again. We got too used to each other, sort of.
Yeah.
A little concerned with how much ammo I have in my guns, but...
So yeah, I feel like I almost forgot about like the 2 or 3 months I had to live with her again after I moved out of my old roommate's place.
Did you see where it came from?
Somewhere down the street.
And it didn't get to where it was before,
Right now. Y'all stay here.
No.
Before
but
you
it
start,
almost got there a little bit.
busy.
It was a little different.
I'm gonna go around it.
There's no way we could live with each other anymore.
Okay.
Part of that's, you know, just getting older.
Be careful.
Go! Yeah! Hide in that house! See if that helps!
Oh! This is a strat right here. There's a guy, what was his name? Gabriel HN. I saw him in chat recently, actually. He came up with a strat here. Jump over the left garbage can and run to the right of the little stairs. So watch this.
Yeah! Hide in that house!
Don't run on top of the stairs. The sniper has an angle on you. You need to run just to the right of right there.
See if that helps!
And he got me. I heard something. Oh my god. Tim Rock. You gave... Feels bad for your 2016 donation total. My god. Oh, Jesus Christ. Thank you. Fuck, how much is that? You're too kind. You're too fucking generous. God. How am I gonna make it through this?
Where were going?
My god. Oh my god. I had no business making it through this. Oh my god, Tim, man. Just... That's not sustainable income. That's like... Ooh. Oh, fuck. This is crazy, man. Thank you. Well, I had no business making it through this. Damn.
Oh, shit!
Maybe
That's why
Flash.
you have full health at the sniper.
We'll see. I never...
God, this section is an RNG fuckfest.
Yep, I think I still use that line today. Exotic Butters. Thanks for following. Yeah. The new sniper strat changed a lot. Come on. I shot his helmet off. That's from Galaxy. I can only really give half of that. Haven't been active in your stream for a long time.
That's the thing
really
in this.
proud of
If
you.
he has a
and
helmet
always
on
will be.
and you shoot him in the head,
Thank you.
all you'll do is knock his helmet off.
Y'all are too fucking generous.
This is gold split pace.
Simon? I'm gonna call you Simon. Probably not how you want to be called. Correct me if I'm wrong. Thank you for Twitch Prime. Welcome to the Ant Colony. Enjoy your emotes. Thank you for your support. Thank you, Tim and Galaxy. Shit. I'm not watching these runs back just so I can provide some cheap content. First of all, I actually really do want to watch these runs back, but I'm not super duper in the mood to do grounded runs. Uh-oh. That's another one. What the hell? Just soak!
And there's the time loss.
Fuck. I know that's not how you pronounce your name either, but
you gotta kill them.
I can
When
cover...
you get down to the last wave of enemies, you gotta kill them.
Anthony, shut up. I can cover the other half. You guys! God! Thank you! I was just saying, I'm not like super duper in the mood to do grounded runs right now because we cut off basically another 10 minutes since then, and I'm tired.
Or there'll be a point where there's just one guy left, and they'll stop spawning. That was the guy, and I took a long time.
No.
God, if it wasn't for the searchlight.
Drew, I don't know how...
I would be almost
Are you going to make it through this?
This would be
I
the
don't
sub 3
know.
quad run.
What the hell? I can't see this, by the way. It's only when I bring up Streamlabs.
Why didn't I heal?
Drew, that's a lot of money.
First time around.
We did it.
That's a lot. That's a lot. I don't...
We should move.
I'm getting a lot of good luck this run.
Yes, you are. God. Thank you. I'm not even running. I just...
Sam, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine.
Dice, thank you for 5 bits.
Come on.
I still have over a minute and a half to play with.
Pretend this is a $100 donation. I'm a bad actor. I'm a bad actor.
So I'm optimistic.
Oh man, thank you guys. No, that's
HH Breaker.
that's a follow.
Thank you for that follow.
Gosh. Dude, I had better control of my bladder back then, too. Yeah, the latest donation must have been... You guys gotta stop. This is like a surprise to me. Whatever this is, I can't see it. It's not on my screen.
Still good.
Nick with $9. Can you say my name wrong too?
It's Smoke 400. Thank you for your follow. Let's keep the follow train going. I love it.
Nick V. Ick. Thank you for $9 donation.
You've arrived on the best run I've ever been on. Even though I just did a section a little while back, Searchlight, where I lost 40 seconds on the best possible time.
What happened between you two?
I didn't do cliff jump.
We just had a bit of a disagreement, that's all.
Ah, here we go. So what was it about?
Tommy saw the world one way.
Poisonous with 100 bits.
And that's why he joined the fire.
Would you run Last of Us Part 7 even...
Your friend Marlene
What?
promised him hope.
Ant, would you run Last of Us Part 7 even it came out?
How was it? The last time you saw him?
My ammo, I'm a little concerned about the ammo I have.
I'm afraid if I read that again, I'll have a stroke. But... maybe? I'll go with that.
Well, without his help?
Just get going.
I may do the...
Thank you for 100 bits. What the hell are you guys doing? Scarlet, $5 donation.
Fight
Well, here you go.
Bit differently, because I'm a little scarce on ammo.
Thank you, Scarlet.
God. Thank you, guys.
But basically, I'm trying to still be entertaining while just trying to pass time. You just gotta wait.
Hello.
8 days. 8 days, man. R3D, thank you for, was that 9 bits?
Yep.
Thank you. Oh,
Trying to be
Scarlet,
optimistic
I get
about
it.
this run. I have an hour left.
It's from Scarlet. Dear Anthony. Well, here you go. The one with the bomb factory. I remember that. Oh, high fiver. Ugh. I once timed someone out because they just wouldn't drop the high five conversation heading into the deer. Haha.
Really? Just gonna leave me hanging? All right. Let's see how it is.
Oh, his mouth there?
No.
It's mouth. And
Not
it's like
in a serious run.
Yeah. You tell him, Ant.
Past this place, then we can
It's also a tiny bit slower to go to the left there.
False alarm! They're friendlies. We've been dealing with raids.
It's been quiet for a few days. What the hell are you doing here? I thought I'd find you in Jackson.
Been trying to bring the plant back to life.
We had it working before.
Ha ha.
We have electricity, Joe. I had. We'll get it running again.
I know, I just can't wait for part 2, man.
You guys have horses.
My next YouTube video, besides this, is going to be talking about the accessibility features.
Yeah, of course.
3 and 4.
Because there's a lot I want to go over.
Bad one? I actually have.
You know, if you want, we can take a
Oh,
ride.
man.
That'd be awesome.
Oh, how am I gonna do that? The fight.
I look fat side by side. Hey, thanks, Tommy.
Hey, thanks. Hey, thanks,
Let's
Tommy.
continue the tour.
He's my favorite.
That was the origin. That was the origin.
How am I gonna do the damn fight?
Weren't you supposed to head back this morning?
Poisonous, thank you for 100 bits. Are you doing a part 2 playthrough on your
We'll
channel?
be fine. Just go home.
And will you speedrun it straight away?
Just a couple more hours. I'll tough it out.
All right. Look, take it.
Shit.
Thank you for
God
100
damn
bits.
it.
Ah, slow Maria.
Bad RNG.
Move.
What the hell is the cause of this?
What could it be?
What is the cause of that?
What is the cause of
We're in
it?
the control room. Steve's about to start it back up.
She
You wanna
just
come check it out?
freezes.
I'd rather you.
Could you imagine if it was the high five all along?
Anyway, I'll go. I'm with you. Go with Maria. Get some food.
Come
Sharon,
on.
thank you for 5
Give
bits.
the boys some space.
Hmm.
I'm sending Tommy over. Stand by.
This will be the 6th time of them trying to get the turbines back online. We've been here just a week. It feels like forever.
Thank God Twister showed up.
I got something for you.
Found out how to solve a problem like Maria.
Back home. We'll set
Jed,
something long
thank you
gone.
for a tier 1 sub. Welcome to the Ant Colony. Enjoy your emotes. Thank you for your support.
Here. It's a little faded, but it still looks pretty good.
I'm good.
You sure? I mean,
I've said I'm good.
okay.
Searchlight.
I'll hold on to it.
I'm gonna keep saying that. It's the only section.
I need to talk to you.
Really?
Privately.
The only section?
Yeah.
Really?
Let me just check on my guys real quick.
Are you sure about that? The only section. Are you sure? Damn it, I'm looking the wrong way. Damn it. He's over here. He's over here. Damn it. I can't see myself.
what you heard, but you should see
Drastic, thank you for a 6-month resub.
it was Maria and her father.
It's over
They
there.
set up the place with the idea of being self-sustained. We had crops and livestock. Remember how we thought no one could live like this? We're doing it.
What do you do for protection?
Adults take turns guarding the perimeter. We even got an electrified fence when we plant them.
You still got to deal with infections.
I've only
though,
died once, right? Searchlight. It's because I didn't heal and I missed the rifle shot on the guy. It's lack of practice is what it is. No, it's just that strat sucks a lot, and I gotta make a save file for that again. No, you just have to never do it again.
These two geniuses are gonna bring this plant back to life.
We think we got it this time.
You don't believe us? I didn't say that.
I'll bet you $1 million it works.
Sure, maybe two. We're almost there. Better keep us finished putting the shield back. No rush.
To the left. Watch it.
Kim, I don't know.
Lower it. Slowly.
I don't know. Good night, Kim. Come on, I have an hour left.
That's good. Tommy's here. We good to go?
Gimme!
This looks like a good spot.
91 parts.
Here we go.
Huh.
There we go.
Those are the two. Those are the things I like having upgraded. Clip capacity in the rifle, El Diablo reload speed, left holster, right holster. I would love to have those upgraded.
Nice work, boys. Somebody get on the horn and give Maria the good news.
All right, I gotta think about this. Kim, you give me so many ultimatums, and I'm about to do the damn fight. Like, I gotta think about what I'm doing.
That's pretty impressive. Looks like you're out $2 million.
I love you. Jesus Christ.
Let's go talk.
Shit, losing time. Come on. Oh, man. God, what a shitty person I was. And what is this strat? Oh. Oh. Shit. Oh, I got the axe too. What are you doing? I don't have a brick or bottle. What the hell? God, I was better at that throw years ago than I am now. No ammo used. Man. Yeah, I didn't use any ammo. That's the interesting part. It's still a decent strat right there, except now they all know where I am. Yes. Oh, that wasn't that bad for an old strat. You better get outside and collect the stuff. Wow, I lost a lot of time there. Must have been getting out of the building. Alright. Druid mouth.
She couldn't have gotten far. We'll find her. Don't worry.
Kid.
Yeah, that was a good damn fight.
Nothing like this. What's going on?
That's the ammo conservative way of doing that. But I have so much ammo compared to my runs today. Come on.
Horse track.
Yeah, you can watch the past broadcast of a streamer even while they're live.
4 tracks.
In case y'all didn't know that. You just go into past broadcasts on either PC or on phone, and you can watch it. Like, leading up to wherever the streamer currently is. Why'd I lose time? Because the way I used to do it was really, really fast.
Goddamn minute.
Alright, how do I do here?
Uh-oh. Oh wait, I did this strat even like very recently. Like before King came up with that spawn prevention, this is the strat. Shit. Oh my. Oh shit, except for that. Didn't know when to restart and counter, so I just went. Whew.
Come on, back to the horses.
All right, 111.
Not yet, Silva. I'm kind of waiting for it, but besides the intro, I don't play music on my stream. Like, have you ever heard music on my stream that wasn't from the game? So I hope I'll be okay with all that. The DMCA's just popped up out of nowhere. Oh, besides that, Vip. Besides that.
Look,
On a consistent basis.
that's our horse. She's gotta be there.
Area looks clear.
Okay, come on.
It's warm in here.
Be careful.
Oh, my arrow count.
Ellie? Ellie? Go check over there.
Melfang, they're playing the entire game right now.
Right.
Ooh, get fucked.
Hang back.
Dude, I'm not... I missed his leg. What is that? What? Triangle. Jeez.
Whatever. If I had hit him in the leg, that would have gone a little faster.
Okay. None of these
But I thought I would be losing a lot more time.
Well, we'll head to Central Grounds. Should be able to see
No, Malfang, reporters and reviewers.
The searchlight section screwed me up in more ways than just losing time. I lost all my ammo.
That was fun.
All my rifle ammo that I had so generously gotten in the financial district.
Are all playing the entire game right
And
now.
all the revolver ammo I had, too. Just to speed the section up a little bit.
How many people do you think are there? Fireflies.
I still have a minute to play with. If I don't die, I think I got it.
Do you think there'll be other people my age?
Stay, Callis.
That's jinxing it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah, that cabin fight could have gone faster. I thought I shot him in the leg. Also, I was a little distracted because they didn't say any of their dialogue. Like, I'm going over this way.
Oh, look at that runner leaving the back.
Bitch.
That's that.
Shake and Bake, thank you for a 2-month resub. Don't waste much time. You never know.
You never know. Look at all the shit you have.
Hey, I was thinking.
Ooh, I'm gonna do a really old strat in this section too.
That a fact.
Yeah. Imagine being up there all by yourself.
Interesting.
I'm also an idiot. I used the bottle on the shotgun guy.
Agreed.
And I didn't have to. Now I can't do the faster
Kid, I used to want to be
strat in this next section.
a singer.
Shut up.
So serious.
Sing something. Come on, I won't laugh. Aw, are those monkeys?
Yeah, a whole mess of it.
Mouth.
Hey, look. Fireflies. Joel, look.
Uh-oh. What do we got? You guys. Oh my god, no! Kim with 50. I apologize for my atrocious, I can't even talk, behavior. I knew this would be horrible, but I didn't think it would be this bad. Thanks for putting up with me. Love you. Love you too. See? We live and we learn. But no, no! No! Now I just feel dirty. I feel worse than you do. I blew you off, man. God. What's the strat here? Oh, this is the strat from my run yesterday. I was brutal this run. Oh no!
Really? Really?
Oh, I crouch walked at full speed. I crouch walked at full speed, you idiot, Anthony. God. No wonder I just don't do this anymore.
Really?
Really?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Fuck that! Get it, let it all out. Come on. Ugh.
Why did I use the bottle on the shotgun guy? You guys have no idea how something that may look like nothing early on ends up affecting you later on.
No, I think they know. Sound glitch.
You have no idea.
More infected.
Where did I use a bottle?
Here, come up on the gate.
Oh, at the end of the ranch. God, this whole run is a mess. I'll probably do like one more grounded run before part 2. The rest of the time we're just going to do like casual story playthroughs and organize some other things.
Let's try the gate.
You did it!
Yeah. Come on through.
Yeah, if the winter goes good, I can still get sub 3.
Get on.
Think they were fireflies?
Even though I'm going to be losing some time on this split, maybe 20
Orange and
seconds.
blue. I appreciate.
Sub 3 seems very unlikely at this point.
I appreciate your words, but you got to
But
get.
if I screw up, if I don't screw up anything,
you got to get your eyes checked.
like maybe 5 seconds here, 5 seconds lost there. I think I got it. Oh, I'm going to be losing time
Here,
here.
let me sit at like the same angle.
Son of a bitch. Why did they hear me?
Nah. I'm a lot brighter, shinier.
Might be losing more than 20.
This quarantine is not. There was no coronavirus in 2016, so I should give myself a little bit of a break. Shit.
Son of a bitch. Such stupid mistakes in this run.
Alright, we're inside. Come on, kiddo, give me your hand.
I'm so practicing the searchlight spot after this. Or
Let's look around.
eventually, once this runs
I know
over.
I could work out from home, but even before coronavirus,
2
I
and 3
did.
is all
I
I
did
need.
everything at home. The one thing I wanted to do outside of my home
That's
was
why
work.
I didn't just go crazy in the
Was
cabin
work out.
with revolver ammo.
Here for mankind.
2 shorties,
Anyone?
Let's keep it down until we figure out what's...
1 3 revolver, and a brick. 2 actually. That's all I need.
Stay close.
I am doing well. Yeah, this is the best run I've ever been on. So even if this isn't sub 3, I can at least try for a world record.
Ever since we couldn't go back to the gyms, just has not been good.
Is there a reason for toggling the flashlight? No, it's just a quirk of mine. Yes, I got the corridor walk. You think I'd continue a run if I didn't get that? Alright.
Well, maybe in all
I don't
that
know what
research-
past me would or wouldn't continue.
Just keep searching. We'll find something.
Okay, here we go.
No, I haven't worked out at home since this all started. Science lab. Oh, I can save a minute and 12 seconds here.
Go. Let's get the hell out of here.
I don't...
You don't have a brick.
I don't have a... I picked up the... Fuck me.
Oh no. What did you do?
Alright, fine. We'll just blow him away. Okay.
That wasn't good, but that's saving time.
I picked up the brick. Wow.
You didn't pick up
Alright,
the
that's
brick.
another thing I gotta remember.
It's not a terrible strat. I might have to think about that one.
Don't pick up the brick that you pick up once you're going through.
Oh yeah. I get what I'm pissed about. Ooh, did you see how quickly I hit that first guy?
Alright, I'm giving myself 40 seconds to work with.
Dude, I gave my first 249. I gave myself 40 seconds to work with starting in Pittsburgh. God. Ant 2016,
It's doable.
You are a wimp.
1, 2, 3.
But I don't know if I would let this record slide.
Jasuk, thank you for gifted
There's
sub.
too many things that were wrong with it, but there's so many things that are good about it. Damn.
Are there though?
Let's go. Joel? How we doing?
I'm fine.
Can you handle the window?
Yeah.
Bill was good.
I'm in shock. Look at that.
I got bad luck on the one
Like-
runner who caught on fire but took like 10 seconds to go down.
Bill was good. Oh man.
As for the graveyard split, it was very good.
Those were my friends you killed, asshole. Come on. Do this the hard way.
My hair was long then.
What did I lose? Like 6 or 7 seconds off the gold?
People still getting on me about continuing a bad intro.
Even if sub 3 dies, which I have a bad feeling it will, my world record is 302.40.
Now come on.
So, if anything monumentally horrible happens, that's my next goal.
Move it.
Oops.
Yeah, Nick, I know.
Hurry.
Yeah.
I think you do need a headshot. That I forgot. This is grounded, so well, I didn't forget, but I forgot the one-hit kill. I don't know if... Why am I so bad at English? I don't know if the one-hit kill thing
I still ask myself
applies there.
Then fucking walk.
Caw Hinot? I don't have bots in my stream. The world record is
I didn't get night.
302.40. It says on the bottom of the splits. 302.40 by me.
I didn't get a Nightbot
Joel.
in my channel until like a year ago from now.
Like, I feel like it's kind of poetic how Sub 3 is like the ultimate destination of a freaking awesome run.
Wait, what did I just say?
Sub 3 is like the ultimate destination of a freaking awesome run.
Oh, the times how they are a-changin'. Man.
So far there's been 2 sections that I've like completely imploded a little bit. I'm counting the university as one because there's not much that goes on there. Plus 21 seconds. And then Searchlight, that was really it.
Nope.
Maybe those 2 spots in Billstown where I was hanging upside down, I wasted like 10 seconds.
No problem. I'll just be 10 minutes better. I'll just be 10 minutes better.
What's the other spot?
Just like that.
That bitch with I throw the molly on the nail bomb in Billstown.
That bitch.
It took forever to light up.
Just get the horse.
Okay. No, I lost 20 seconds off the gold split. For each second I lose on a gold split, like I'm about to lose time right here, it goes up by that time. So watch. Right now. And it's going to go up. So I'm not looking at the PB. I'm looking at the best possible time.
I must have a good split
40
here.
seconds.
Where'd you go?
Because I cut off 2 minutes and 54 seconds.
There he is.
Got him. Yeah, baby.
Yeah. Woo. What's really fun is no matter what run I'm doing, if I'm on a world record pace run...
Oh, right. I got to figure out where to put the nail bomb.
Regardless of the category...
Oh, boy. Decisions.
I get so fucking pumped when I hit that deer. Every single record potential run, I'm way more stressed about the deer than I am the fight. Which shouldn't be the case, but it is. I'm just like, yeah!
How are you still alive?
JK, there you are. I didn't see your name in the old chat before.
Ooh, okay. Hit your shots. Just hit your shots.
Yeah, P-Dub's busy with his own stream now, which is getting close to like 60 or 70 viewers a stream, which is actually in partnership territory. That would be so cool if P-Dub gets partnership someday.
Not creepy at all.
That would be like the coolest thing ever.
Oh.
Because you all know him as like just another Last of Us
David kind
streamer.
of is the new Bill. He's been fucking...
Shut up. But he was my 4th follower ever. And when he started his stream, he was doing what I was doing, speedruns, Last of Us. So that would be really cool if he actually got it. I don't think he's submitting for it anytime soon, but like he meets all the qualifications pretty much.
Fucking me up.
No matter what, we have to keep them out. Let's hope they don't find him. Cover the windows.
I was
What are your strats?
I was anxious for this. How do I do coal mine? Back in the day.
I've done this before.
I remember I hang back here. Now David has to stay there. He's going to grab onto that runner. Then I kill the one to the right. Perfect. That's perfect. Kill him. Stab him. David will kill... No, he gave me ammo first.
Alright, whatever.
Yep, whatever. No, don't go that way.
You're a better shot with that thing than I am.
Oh, that's so slow.
Give me a hand with this.
Alright, I got bad RNG there. Whatever. Just use the arrows.
I was mentioning about partnership requirements like a long time ago. I was averaging like 120, 130 viewers back in the day here, and that wasn't enough. Nowadays, they want around 75 average viewers.
Don't let him come in through the
P-Dub's close to averaging that.
David.
I'm not reloading. Oh, I'm shooting these guys way out of order. 1, 2... Look at the strats that I'm doing. Boom. Ooh.
Nice.
Wow, look at that. Even though this is like completely different, it had like an organized
Nice.
system and pattern to it.
I salvaged that one.
That was cool to see right there. Even the fight ending. Oh, I got a short loading screen. That's why it's looking better. But that's cool. Violet quail eggs. Okay, thank you for Twitch Prime. Welcome to the Ant Colony. Enjoy your emotes. Thank you for your support. That was a good coal mine. That was a pretty damn good coal mine. Look at all the arrows I have. Why are you waiting?
Damn it. If the arrow doesn't break, I can pick it up there. Alright, I'll have 8. It's still okay.
That was pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a world record. This is on pace to be a world record. It's still on pace to be sub 3.
It's clear. This way.
I'm actually impressed at what I did there. I don't...
How are you holding up?
You don't need to worry.
How many arrows did I use?
Stay close.
That was bizarre.
Hey kid, you all right?
I got a lot of arrows back, but still.
Get out of there!
I actually have to check if that's faster.
Pew pew. There you are.
I'm not thinking about it. I'm just going.
Dos Burritos. Thank you for Twitch Prime. That's a funny name. Welcome to the Ant Colony. Enjoy your emotes. Thank you for your support. Dos Burritos.
Here. Come here. Boost me up.
I think the
Alright.
reason I stopped doing that strat is because rifle ammo drops were inconsistent.
There's no clickers next to him. So that's good.
You be quick. Keep a lookout.
I know.
Uh-oh.
I'm telling you, I think they glitched through the wall. Look at them there. I think they glitched through the wall.
Yes, they do.
Maybe it has to do with how fast I move right away. Who knows?
Jeez. Looks like someone already fought those.
Oh, I didn't know what I was doing with the timing of the triangle prompt either.
I'll put it here. I'm having success putting it here.
See anything?
Okay, let's see. I remember this strat. I remember that one.
Oh, thank you.
Damn, I used a lot of arrows.
Come on.
And the nail bomb.
Burn. Burn. Beautiful.
I dropped the nail bomb there.
We're on the roof.
I know.
This is weird. Whoa. Whoa.
That was close.
I don't remember any of this. No, don't shoot him there. That's... No way you get that consistently. What are these strats?
Looking good.
Here come more.
I remember nothing about this, which I guess is a good thing, so I don't accidentally do it.
Oh my god, David nearly ruined it.
Oh, did you see that? David canceled the stun at the last second. This is how close it came to not being a record. Look at this. Right? It's hard to tell, but... No shit.
Oh my god.
Look at this. Right? Right there, he canceled...
Oh my god, David nearly ruined it.
He canceled the... Oh, man. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You can't just shoot him? I relied on David for this one.
Shit.
I did it.
Is this a gold?
Oh, yeah.
I think this is a gold. Oh, that was perfect.
Was it, though? Was it perfect?
David nearly ruined that for me.
Calm down. God. It's just a 259. Calm your tits. Ooh. Come on. Man, I really wanted the sub 3. The music is off a
Why
little.
is there no sound effect?
The sound effects and the music is off. Flash, I've had it for a while now. At least I think. Let's see. I know on my home screen, it's always saying, like, your home has a new layout. Click to see what it looks like. And just... blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Mouth. Amen, Woods, it definitely does. As far as I'm concerned, this back then, this run was perfect. Dude, I'm so
calm down.
Pumped for
Calm
this.
down.
I think what made me get really excited was the fact that... Why am I going that way? Whatever. I was on pace to cut off like 3 minutes here. That's still a lot. You know? So...
Just calm down.
Oh, CP.
Just do the section. Just do the section.
AK. Oh, man. There's a lot of people in that chat that just aren't... that just aren't around anymore. They must have been busting my balls about full runs. Who would have thought that full runs would bring people in? People were making such a big deal about the viewership because I was really focused on the subscriber button and partnership. He's like, 191 viewers.
God, that was close.
Now I get that in like 4 or 5 minutes of just an intro. Jasuk, thank you for gifted sub to AK. How many months is that for AK? 11 months. Oh man, I haven't seen her in a while. Whoa, Risky, what are you doing? They all broke.
Give me that. Give me that.
Ooh, that was my only arrow.
I needed that. There's a giant centipede on my floor. Ah!
I remember this. Oh,
it's like,
shit.
God. 2 inches long.
A giant fucking centipede. And it was moving. I'm looking on my floor now because now I'm like paranoid. I remember a giant fucking centipede. Giant. Which is just what I needed. No, it was like one of the biggest centipedes I've ever seen. Those things are the spawn of Satan. They're disgusting. Meanwhile, I'm trying to focus. Because this strat wasn't as simple as back in the day. You need to stop sprinting there and then start up again. Then let go of sprint and then hold it back down. Bad RNG, man. Oh, I'm just saying fuck it and just going.
Climb, climb.
Alright. Whoa, I made it through without... Cool.
She's on this side of the lawn.
Oh, I don't know where they are. Good. I remember I kill it. Look at me looking at it.
I'm losing a little more time than I wanted to.
Nine seconds. Damn. Shit.
It's moving. Okay. Son of a fucking bitch, dude.
Look at my left.
Oh my god.
Look at my left knee is entering the camera frame now.
All right, focus on your game.
I'm lifting my feet off the ground. Headshot.
Where is she?
I'm just like, oh god, no. I remember I climbed up over there. Didn't do shit. Where's the guy? I don't even know where the guy is.
One way or another, you're gonna tell me.
I'm like looking around for it.
Oh, fuck. Haha! Gotcha, motherfucker!
I remember that. I didn't remember it till I just watched it, but I remember that. Oh, man. Yeah, I got it with my hands. That was the only thing. See, there's the updated restart and counter strat. That was all I could do. I probably put centipede blood on the left stick.
Yes, I did.
Oh, man. I had to make sure that he was running that way. I needed to get alerted. That's still a good strat for its time. It was safer. I think I went like this just for show. I don't think I actually did that. Not restarting encounter.
Oh, I forgot to... Shit.
You forgot to shit?
Let's just see. I'm an idiot. I forgot. Oh.
Yeah, the fight started normally.
Oh. I forgot to restart encounter.
How did you do it?
Oh, that was an on-the-fly strat right there.
You didn't do anything. You just... Yeah, whatever.
Nowhere to go. Okay. You want out? You'll have to come get these keys. No, you're not a sexy. There you are.
Man, I was into this.
Good kid.
Like, the way we talked about getting a 249 someday is the way I used to talk about getting below 3 hours. Had the same impact. and we just never thought it would happen. I'm still wondering where I lose 26 more seconds off my gold. Mouth. Your neck doesn't hurt nearly as much today. It's weird. This was... I still use this strat even as of, like, not too long ago. Oh. Looking good. Get him.
Yeah, what a shot.
Yeah, compliment yourself. Yeah. That was pretty good. For its time.
Perfect.
Do I always breathe that loudly when I'm on
Tunnel and hospital. That's it.
You know what? I can recall doing that in my 249 when I got to the end of the tunnel. When the triangle prompt showed up, I was just like... I remember just... yeah.
I don't care about the ammo. Ammo doesn't matter after this spot.
Yeah, I do always do that.
Holy shit.
You're losing like 4 seconds on the gold there. Whoa, Totino's, what the hell?
I knew you had heart. You know, it's okay to give up.
Chat's so much better now than it used to be.
No shame.
I guess the MLB draft is tonight.
Got him, bro. Thank you for the host.
Cool.
Just not your style, is it? You can try begging.
Fuck you.
You think you know me? Huh? Well, let me tell you something. You have no idea what I'm capable of.
Listen.
Holy shit.
Come on, it's just a 259, Ant. No biggie.
Ellie!
Like, you have no idea just how much happier I've been since I've gotten the 249.
Look, hospital.
Still can't believe it.
This is where we get off. Let's go, kiddo.
Jay.
Feel that breeze, huh? I tell you, on a day like this, I just sit on my porch, pick away at my six string. Yeah, once we're done with this whole thing, I'm gonna teach you how to play guitar. I reckon you'd really like that. What do you say, huh?
It's not over yet. The hospital's kind of scaring me. And I probably should be more scared of the...
Chiron, you could climb the wrong way, you could fuck up a skip cutscene, you could...
Tunnel.
You could die.
I'm gonna try something in the hospital.
Picking up the ladder.
Another abandoned quarantine.
Just to guarantee that they shoot on the top floor, I'm gonna restart encounter as soon as I'm able to move Joel in the hospital.
Why?
I never tried that.
What does that do? Oh, I think I remember.
Here, huh?
It may eliminate the RNG on the top floor.
There used to be a problem on,
Jay.
on the top floor.
Ladder. Here we go.
There used to be a problem on the top floor. Sometimes they wouldn't shoot at me.
No, there's no risk. It's just like 3 or 4 seconds lost.
And it's just like in winter. It would get rid of some RNG.
Ellie.
That's right.
Ladder.
Forgot about that. Oh, I remember that. I would always swap out my inventory in between the 2 triangle prompts, not realizing that I have all this downtime right here. Like right now until Ellie drops the ladder. I would always lose like a second trying to swap out before then. Like an idiot.
Oh my god.
Ellie! Ellie!
You gotta see this.
Sign guy. Thank you for a 5-month resub.
Are you kidding me?
Don't forget. Don't forget basic movement. Come on. I won't get a loading screen.
Come on, hurry up.
How do you know?
You're just starting off the section. I won't get a loading screen.
P-dub. Nah.
Oh man.
Oh my god, that
Oh, did you see the door open in the background?
Wait, did I time that perfectly?
Oh, did you see the door open in...
Whoa, that was weird. Watch that. I can't recall I've seen that before. Look at that.
Oh, did you see the door open in the background?
But there's no halfway with this. Once we're done, we'll go wherever you want. Okay?
Well, I ain't leaving without you.
I think I've only seen that one other time before.
Ooh, Steven96, thank you for the $20. Holy shit.
I remember Steven 96.
Wanted to kill the centipede. Also great.
Didn't he
Keep up the
become
great videos.
Beating You 42?
Thank you.
If I'm not mistaken?
Thank you, thank you.
Didn't Steven 96 become Beating You 42?
I even know what blade of grass to start crouching.
That was right after
They allowed
everything
you to
went down.
change Twitch
Ended
names.
up in its triage, just like this. Everywhere you look, just
If I recall.
saw families torn apart.
I think.
The whole damn world seemed to have turned
And I really
upside
appreciate the
down.
viewership, you guys.
Is that after you lost?
182 viewers, I really appreciate that.
Yes,
182 viewers.
Oh my god. If you're not following,
Can't imagine
I would
losing
appreciate
someone you love like that.
Oh,
the follow.
look at me selling out at the end of a record.
I am trying to get partnered.
I'm sorry, Joel.
Click that
Let's see if I can
follow
get
button. Smash
Launchy
that
Joel.
like button.
Got it.
Hit that bell for notifications.
This time it's gonna be.
Oof.
I just know it.
What do you mean?
They're gonna be there. The Firefly. Sure of it.
I lose 21 seconds from this point forward.
Come on. Alright.
What am I doing? Oh, I don't know about this. Oh, God. Twitch Prime subs were not a thing back then. And okay, that's 2 alerts that popped up at the same time. Malfang, thank you.
For the follow, whoever that was.
Thank you for a 3-month resub. Ugh, things are getting weird.
Thank you. So,
Because I asked people to follow, now they're following. Throwing a bottle. A Twitch user named Simon K. Park.
oh my god.
Discovered the current strat that we use today. The smoke bomb and running through. That was not my discovery. That was Simon K. Park.
That was close.
A lot of strats were a community effort. No, the way it worked, back in November, I wasn't even partnered. back in November 2016, they did not have tier 1, 2, or 3 subs. They didn't have Twitch Prime. They didn't have bits. They didn't have the affiliate program. And the emotes unlocked, like, per the amount of subs you had, was way different. Even the partnership requirement was way different. Like, I was fighting for partnership because that was the only way to get subscriptions. And you needed like 150 average viewers in order to get it. Now they have affiliates, bits, Twitch Prime, tier 1, 2, or 3. Affiliates can get ad revenue. They're just giving them away, basically. It was a much bigger deal back then. And this run, I wasn't partnered. I was another month plus away from getting partnered. I feel like this sub 3 and then the part 2 reveal trailer a month later. Part 2 wasn't even announced yet. This run, it was another 3 weeks before part 2 was announced. And then viewership slowly increased after that, and then I got partnered.
Fuck, Joel, come on.
Invisible walls. They're really bad there. Look at Captain. Hello, future viewers. This is it, guys. Come on. That's funny.
Alright. Give me a foot.
I know, my work's cited. That's a good point. It's like I'm back in school. Show your work. Nice strat there. If you headshot a clicker with an arrow, it's an insta-kill. Whereas literally any other gun besides a shotgun is not.
It may. Just the hospital. That's it.
I know, right? Again,
That's
the date on this video is November 13th, I think, 2016. Part 2 was announced December 3rd, 2016.
Goddamn Searchlight.
So it's crazy. This run was pre-partnership,
Oh, God.
pre-part 2, anything. It's amazing. And the way Twitch operated back then, again, I know I'm repeating myself, but no Twitch Prime, no bits, no tier 1, 2, or 3, no affiliate program, no nothing. And the requirements for partnership was way more strict than it is today. What a journey. I would say the
good RNG with Ellie being right here.
I would say the worst thing about the 249
Ellie,
I
come
got.
on.
Hop on the damn
Ellie!
Hop on the damn Ellie, come on.
Looky there.
Steven, Jesus.
Be careful.
The worst thing about
Steven 96.
getting the 249
Ellie, what the fuck was that?
is you know, the tension of a record. It can still be achieved.
Maybe I should have moved it more over here. Maybe the rail was blocking her or something.
I still believe in myself to get more records in the
Losing
future.
time to that. All right, Ricky. All right, you got me. That's what I get for no high five. All right, you got me.
It's tougher. Nothing beats
I'll never pick up a brick.
the tension, the stressfulness of that, in a good way. The adrenaline.
Damn ladder broke off the wall.
Now what?
Sharon, I would have
I'll
played
figure
part 2.
something out.
I would have just sort of left Last of Us where it was. Yep. Drew, Mr. Clucker.
Could be losing time on this split.
Nice typo.
I'd say maybe 10 seconds at the most.
Where do I lose 10 seconds in the hospital?
Not 35.
This is a 2:59:46, yet I have 21 seconds to lose somewhere. Anthony is
I
confused.
better hurry, though. I may be losing more than I thought.
Unless I lose more time than I thought. Yeah, that would... Mouth.
No, Ellie, after you.
Oh, man.
Oh boy.
Let me go ahead. And you follow my...
Oh, I gotta pee. How much longer is this? I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
Okay, come on, jump.
You're gonna catch me?
I got you. See? You didn't even need me.
Let's get the hell off this thing.
Whoa! Ellie, move!
I'm so graceful. I think there's skid marks on my carpet.
Alright, I got 30 seconds before I start losing time.
Yeah. It's warm in here. You know, I'm sitting next to so much, like, exhaust from my monitors, my lights, my PS4. My shirts are drenched all the time.
Little bits and pieces here and there about the movement wasn't that great.
Oh yeah, I'm losing some time
Still
here.
okay.
21 seconds.
Come on, hurry up.
My guess is going to be
Starting
like
losing time right now.
13 seconds off my gold.
3.
Was tunnel that bad? Maybe I played it extra safe.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Oh, I'm going to do the restart encounter here.
Oh shit.
And that's going to lose me another 5. Alright, it was all lost in the tunnel, I guess, somehow.
It was that. That's what I was talking about.
Go, Ant, go. It's always so cool how it comes... I always cut it so close with the ending time. Old strat. I like that strat. Whoa. Nice, I distracted him. That's cool.
I'm just gonna get rid of that one. I'll end up gold splitting this one because I split so late. Plus, it keeps you in suspense.
I was acting really calm for just how
Here we
nervous I was. I never learned... I didn't learn yet to run to the left of the beam there.
Got it.
I think Uranto figured that one out. You need to run to the left of the beam. That's why they sometimes wouldn't shoot at me. Dude, I freak the fuck out over this record. I remember that.
Shit.
That was a very manly sound.
Oh my god.
Yeah, fuck it. I did the same thing like a month and a half ago. I love it. My most recent record was like... Was that a record? I don't know. That run sucked, you know. But then my first 249, I did the same thing. Ugh, listen how sick I was.
Shit.
positive way. The 250-39. This one. The first ever 251. The first ever sub 250. You know.
Looks like we're walking.
Racing Monster, thank you for a 10-month resub. Looking at it, it's easy to look back and just be like, oh my god, I can't believe I got excited about a time like that. Yeah. It's like, you don't know where it's all going to end up. That's the cool thing about speedrunning. You know? If you put enough time and effort into something, you can hit a goal that just you never, ever thought was possible. And it's just so cool to see. You know, one of these days we're going to see a 137 in Super Mario 64. One of these days. Maybe in a year from now or 2 years, but like... At the time I was doing this run, I don't even think they had broken the 130 yet. Or like, gotten below 140.
Down there.
Mouth.
Just a little bit further now.
Look at that. Let's get to 200 viewers. And my sub 250 run got 1,700.
There. I got you.
Bloop. There it is.
Oh my god. Oh. I didn't even like this run very much.
There it is. There it is.
Oh my god.
Back in Boston? Back when I was a kid?
Oh my god.
I wasn't alone.
Finally.
You can finally retire from this game. Yay.
Oh my god.
I should have bit too. I didn't know what to do.
It finally starts with a 2.
So.
That's a good quote. It finally starts with a 2.
Oh my god.
Let's just wait it out.
Oh my god.
You know, we can be all poetic and just lose our minds. I'm still waiting for my turn.
Ellie.
Riley and she was...
Timrock, I honestly think that'll happen someday. I really do. I truly believe that a 248 will happen someday. Give it 5 or 6 years. You know, when we're getting tired of part 2.
No matter what.
But I would need to get both tricks.
Now I know that's not what you want to hear right now.
Swear to me.
I think it could happen someday.
Swear to me that everything that you've said about the Fireflies is true.
Why am I watching the cutscene? I never do that. What, did I think this was going to be the last run I ever got?
Oh my god.
Okay.
I can't believe it. I finally did it.
It's carpet.
I finally did it. Oh my god. I don't know what to say.
Yeah, because you're choking on your own phlegm.
I don't think I think I'm still sick.
Yeah.
Denges. Thank you.
You're sick in here, you're a little sick in here.
Oh my god. This is all I can afford right now, but you deserve so much more. Congrats on sub 3. I'm so glad I was here. Love you so much. Kim, I love you too.
I made up for it. See that?
I
made up for it.
Show you the centipede?
Show you the centipede. Oh, I remember this. This was gross. Look away if you're a little squeamish. Ew. That's so gross. Yeah, I wouldn't do that today.
Hawk, thank you for the $5.
Ant is happy. So weird.
Oh my god.
I should have eaten it.
All right. So, recap. From what I can remember, first few splits were really good. Downtown was like plus 6 seconds. That was really good.
Yeah.
Capital was good.
I couldn't scroll up the
Getting to
splits
David
on the laptop.
and the area with the nail bombs both lost 10 seconds each. That wasn't very good. Graveyard was really, really good.
Was it though?
High school was good except for the hallway. Oh, looky with $5. Congrats on sub 3. Don't forget to wash your hand. Oh God, yeah. The high school hallway wasn't good, but the gym was really good. The car push was really good. Pittsburgh, the only mistake I made there was
That
I
was
didn't
a
headshot
mini
the guy
centipede.
coming over the bus, which led to a
You know, when you kill a spider or
punch.
centipede, they all like kind of crawl back into their body. It's gross.
Fuck you, Brandon Scott.
Ew.
And W. Earl Brown. Go to hell. Oh, I will not dab. I don't care how livid I am right now. What was it? The hotel was good. I just didn't get any rifle ammo. Financial District, I gold split. Slow Henry was good, except Sam blocked the doorway for a little bit. Searchlight was god-awful, and I used up most of my ammo there. Sewers was... Did I gold split the sewers? Yeah, I did. I gold split the sewers. Sniper was almost a gold split. That was good. Maria stood in place at the dam. That was the only thing there. The dam fight, there were no visible mistakes, but I still lost like 8 or 9 seconds on the gold split. That was good. The ranch fight was good. I could have killed the 3 guys on the bottom a little faster. Myth with $10. Thank you very
Still
much.
trolling me with the Mario baseball, even then.
Thank you, you guys. I hit the guy in the armor instead of the leg. I had run around and
I have a
him
really
instead.
good skill of remembering
University wasn't good.
the speedrun that I just did.
I used the bottle.
I can't remember any of
the
it,
guy
but
with
like
the shotgun and the armor
past me,
in
Ken.
the forest fight before the ranch. And that affected me in the university with the bloater and clicker room.
Hey, look at that. It's almost 4 minutes apart.
So I lost like 20
Full of yourself much? Jeez.
I am not dabbing. I would rather lose the run in the hospital than dab. Oh my god.
He wasn't wrong, though.
Oh, and Volcom Viper.
Who the fuck's Volcom
You
Viper?
really do deserve more than this first sub 3. Next, a sub button. I hope so. After this stream, I'm going to
what did I say?
I'm gonna submit for a partnership. See what happens. You know?
And they said no, believe it or not.
Uranto said I wouldn't get it. Yeah.
So Uranto was in the picture at this time. Okay.
Oh my god. I figured I'd have this big speech planned when I actually got it.
Yeah,
but
I submitted for partnership right after this, and they said no.
I don't. You know?
I had 200 viewers. They said no. That still kind of pissed me off.
I'm kind of in shock, honestly.
Because the fact of the matter is they just give them away now.
What's going on here is I'm still thinking about the spots I screwed up.
I always
do
do
that. 2 spots
that.
in Billstown, the Searchlight, a little bit in the tunnel. Oh my god.
All I can think about is the stuff that went wrong.
I did say that, yeah. I did say that, that I don't think sub 3 is going to happen for a while.
Look at Look at that on the bottom right. Oh, please tell me I reacted to that comment.
Oh my god.
No.
I think I'm just gonna end stream.
Just
Ursula, you
with a
missed
gifted
it, yeah.
sub to Sloppies.
Oh my god.
For Sloppies, that's
I don't know what to
initial
do
sub.
now. I figured I would know what to do, but for once I don't know what to say on stream. I don't know what to say or do now. When I go offline, I'm gonna upload it to YouTube. It's actually 3 a.m., so you know what? No factions, no nothing. I'm just gonna end stream.
Damn right.
But I'm gonna host somebody. Maybe Maxi Lobes is live or something. We'll see.
Oh man, I wish
Oh
I
my
had
God.
acknowledged that.
I got sub 3. Oh my god. None and Isle. Wake up to the end credits music. Grats. Thank you, None and Isle.
This was
Oh
a
my
big
God.
deal.
Let's see. Who's live? Maxi Lobes. I'm gonna give a little speech. Your guys' support has
Ooh, do I
meant
get all mushy
the
here?
world to me. Seriously, I know I'm my own worst enemy with all the restarts and the intros and all that.
People were really
But-
hating on the starting over.
You guys are just the best. Really.
Preach.
You're literally making my dreams come true.
Yes.
All right, I'll give a little heartfelt speech.
Yes.
When I was at Rutgers and I was failing classes, my roommate introduced me to Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
There was this whole thing, Twitch plays Pokemon.
History
and,
lesson. Take notes. This is going to be on the test.
Whole praise Helix thing. I had no idea what was going on. And that was my first exposure to Twitch, watching it. And then
I'm looking in the right direction, right?
I got a PS4 for my birthday, my 21st birthday, and then I was playing Last of Us nonstop, and I was just eventually working on things to play the game fast, just because I figured the sooner I see the cutscenes, the better. And then once I saw what a speedrun was, I liked it. I wanted to try it. So I went live. Actually, you know what? Hold on. I'm going to link a video.
Well, yeah. When I was in high school, I
Raichu with $10. You didn't high five LA. Fuck you. Sub 3.
Raichu. I was a really good high school student. But when I got to college, I was failing one course per semester. It sucked. It sucked. I should write a book about my academic experience at that fucking university. Ugh. I only got rid of that student loan debt earlier this year.
Why can't I open Chrome? Alright, I gotta close out chat.
Oh my god. Like,
I don't know what the problem there was.
the professors, like, didn't speak English well.
Okay.
Which shouldn't have been
Video
that big of a
manager.
deal, but it kind of was. They'd be lecturing
I still can't
in
believe
classrooms of like 300 kids, and you couldn't understand them. It was bad.
Right, I'm putting the link to my first run.
What else
Ever.
was there? Oh my god. We took Chemistry 1, I passed. We took Chemistry 2, because that was part of the requirement. And then halfway through Chemistry 2, we get an email saying, the curriculum's changed. You don't have to take Chemistry 2 anymore. We're just like, well, thanks for telling us now. So you could either decide to finish it or drop out. Like, that was annoying. Their math program. Oh, God.
Shit, now I gotta open up the chat again. What the hell's wrong with this? That's the first run I ever did. I lost the
even
momentum
monitor
on my
capture.
emotional speech.
Okay. College was the biggest waste of
It's
of
such
time.
a boring video, though. There's no,
So was this. Wrap it up.
but it was one of the first runs I ever did. One of the first. I was trying to beat Holy Diverge's 3 hours and 32 minutes on hard mode. And I eventually got that. But the funny thing is, nobody shows up. Nobody showed up.
Did I miss a sub?
Which just goes to show how hard it is
Sorry.
to get a following
Tashi,
on
thank you for a
Twitch,
2-month
especially
resub.
with all the casual streamers and all that. The odds of somebody making it
Thank you,
big
Tashi.
on Twitch starting right now with no prior internet identity, it's like next to impossible. Yeah, Wazzy3. Yeah, he's the one who made my banner, actually.
Wazzy3 was my first
I think he was my very first viewer and follower.
viewer and follower ever. I remember that.
And then it was one night when I switched to Grounded. My viewership spiked to 100. Really, in the playlist in my YouTube, the playlist of like funny moments that happened in The Last of Us, you can see like the growth of my stream, from the viewers to the fact I was speaking, and then there was I switched to the capture card, and then no, I'm done for tonight. Are you shitting me?
Yeah.
It's just, and then I'm pretty sure you all remember that one time when my mom walked downstairs on me streaming.
Thornhill, thank you for gifted sub.
And she told me to get out of the house because she like probably still thinks this is like poison for me. Remember that? I still have it highlighted.
Still have
Just
it
goes
highlighted.
to show you the support I had of my family.
Parents, thank you for gifted sub. To Wazzy. That might still be him,
And then
actually.
just seeing where the stream has gone now. You know, yeah, Ricky, that's the one. I couldn't be more grateful to you guys, and just, you know, the hard work paid off today. All the practicing, all the everything. It finally paid off with this. 259.46. I'm struggling with the words tonight because I'm just in shock.
I struggle with the words
I
all
got
the
it.
time, though.
Oh god, I said I was gonna get the platinum. Next stream. Next stream. Ugh. I'm sorry. I'm struggling with my words. I don't. I. All right. /host.
Parents with a gifted sub to
Maxi
Wazzy3. I think that was
Rose.
him. And Sky Soaring,
He's
thank you
doing
for a 2-month
Resident
resub.
What the hospital would have been.
Okay, I think we're good there.
All right.
Hello, everyone. I can see you again. Wazzy3. I think that was his name. Yeah. Following since 2000. Yeah, that was him. Yep.